because of the glory of the Most High God. Consciousness time. Ah, we was it. Firebomb chain.
I'm Ponsa, I'm Ponsa. So in a page, maybe at the giant Ponsa. Don't be smart on yourself. The chronic care, I tell you. Pioneer me that to do. I read the Jimmy. A pioneer me that to do. Share, let me feel say, me yummy. Son of me, say, me yummy. Oh, no, no. A pioneer me that to do. I read the Jimmy. A pioneer me that to do. Listen, let me feel say, me yummy. Son of me, say, me yummy. Oh, no, no. Save us all. Save us.
Ow. Or sit there or say appeal the yemi dedodo. It is saying we be able call Yamawakwaba ADINKRA radio. So say Nadia weekend only say weekend come they drew Wednesday na nyame adom na ye betna dia na ye no ani street talk, the biggest radio program in New York. Na beton ye be bobo nsem ne ade. Then na nyame adom ye nimbre ntimi nkasa bebre na nyame adom ye nyampanyufo bi e ka ye ho ofia awmo ne ye bedi djuma no tie na be nya daje na ye di nkomo mapa ye di nkomo de se de sefata se de ekobia be kan ho asem aha no ye street talk ye boy adwen se de sefata bia.
What a world, eh? What a world, oh yes. I know that I'm alive by grace, not because I'm perfect for your ways. Nah. Please save me again. I'm sorry for not knowing enough. Oh Lord, please save me now.
Sa wo ho ye wo sa brabo mu ye ene wo ho ye kama sa de se fata wo ye de nyame ase sa de bibia ne ye ready December mu se Christmas na asha ase no unya nto mu wo nkwala bre mu ne Christmas ba sia na me ato akoko na oba bantam ne fe eja se se ye nyi akoko ne yare enti yenwe ho ba sa de tie bia bro nya ne ebedi nyame edi afofia so ye mu nkakra nkrama 2021 December ba no se Israel nyame waye bi nyame wata so aye bi se de osom no so aye bi se bosom no osom na waye bi de oye ni bia waye bi tie da obi biara se what you need no e wo fia na me nsemre meko street akoye mpanyifo a me ye ne mo studio na ya start ye di nkomo de di kan mpanyifo e mama kwa aba
ye ne
mpanyifo e mama kwa aba
ye ne
say awo kakra nzi ama ya slow bisa e show ne best atiaba o de ya papa enu wo fie ha ya papa enu wo fie apomboko man se me chia nem ze ya chia from right 20 man chia ni ya na mo de ache me eja ya za mamre ya ntunze nti mu ai na matoto ya kakra ya de ti akwa apomboko ebusuya ho ye yesu ado ye show any master Thanksgiving ko be free am ya be fia bepe emuni bi edi
that me no yeah woman organizer there's an trampoline you have to suffer na you said that I do me by unexpectedly the ama was I don't know say we need that so say
kasa guma e fidie ni mai wa ana bo max bo ane mame bo ane no mbe fidie no
yeah invitation ba unexpectedly yeah woman organizer my invitation said really honorable chief president DC honorable DC yeah mbere mbe di kakana eja adamini ndasona mensaka me dispute na ko enta man kai say me friend pa Freddy to the we ba December ba you Christmas day ba
sa pepe
si di Christmas as a new year it's me sure why
baba fio
you be this
me na me pe jollof
yes
me da wase yonko ye penyi kese ba ko no so ka ye ho Mr. Emmanuel Atefua Danso penyi kese Atifa na unse nukrenya me ni no ansa na memo akasa no udi na how to memorize it because I'm used to Atifa.
Okay, Prof.
So when I was called, say Mr. Atifa is coming and we need to have an interview. Patcho technician, producer, Buana Mami, why? Buana Mami, yes. Buana Mami. Thank you very much. It's here for Nani the Munimani say, ja. I hear radio.
I read the Jimmy, a pioneer me that to do. Listen, I'm a face, and got me home. Son of me, me, I'm a home. Oh, no, no. Save us all. Save us.
Yes. Mr. Patriodine,
Atifa.
Mr. Atifa. Because you have a TSA, now I was thinking for Mr. Ken.
Probably my cousin.
Oh, nice. Because I had to memorize the name several times. I mean, Mr. Ken, Mr. Ken Atifa. So I had to memorize it.
Professor.
But still, I had to memorize it.
Right.
That's nice. This is my first time of meeting you.
Very well. Sure.
And I went to your page. I think you are doing great for yourself and what you've been doing for the and everything come because I think it's opposition no crowd because foreign affairs, right? International affairs of the party, right? Yeah. So mostly that means you deal with people that lives in the diaspora, right? So we are privileged to have you.
Thank you. Yeah. And I'm say Didikano, Madam Asi. And so the Katona. Now is in line and as we say between me banner because that is the so adwuma ya no na the kind of day as that can say ma oni o adwuma for the team
the program director OG
sure
because on frame or say Mr. we dey interview mami
ADINKRA so dey now you say
yes number 1 radio station in New York
now I can't remember who say ADINKRA so say ADINKRA emupi ejina brand na ya ha no so no em say them sika ya na medam ase na mechia me party for New York branch chapter of the party any New York US branch obaya Frimpong ye chairperson oba ya santoa odi party ni mu he you 23 external branches no across the whole globe
USA
no the whole globe 22 branches now omoye mienu pe na ye ma omoye chairperson to fight the chairman the chairman and we are used to that and obodwuma pa na de e ma be aha no say esi etumi nya kwanya na em say mo a motu bata from diaspora
yes
etumi bana aban so ni dwuma ene niema wo ye na esi etumi e bana e be chechire mu na mo so consensus am wo no ene niema bi e ha mo challenges bi am wo no etumi address nti e ba Atlanta Georgia now we are privileged to have the president at the same day not also by some Black American program nti ene no e be share ho no na e share chapter for no if you want to call DC is here metro no Virginia, Maryland, Washington DC on the 4th na say akonya ba say me fi Washington 5th bedu hanum nti me ba na say from that time period ni na say me New York for so be che dia so ye won nti anu adwuma na e dia be di hanum ya da so ase wakwanya mo dia man ya ni so papa ni patriotic party
yes that's say ja with me so ADINKRA radio station in New York headed by director Bako or started as a DJ you know who say na you see a be radio if any DJ Gem you know start here the old baby na movie about team kaka papa e die on ya kaka next time be ba no big multimedia
Mati na me say this is the first time I'm in studio and I have you come
very good
come we
people for mon kai na mo so am say meji be 20,000 and find the decoration ye be gini abo adwuma na wamo ba me ma won twa so me ma yakọ onu kwade nje awon we gan fi ko wo nyame mani gan me ni yo bien aba na ake ganyo ko ba bien ko because as ye ba ha na kasa na ko ye twi nti ya na kasa foforo we ba na ye tia ye nkam ko ni nyina so ye gan na kasa no ofa ne tedi bibi yo ten
Odromo
DC Kome former DC yes I know Mr. Pani yes no acho me pa
okay
because you know me small Pani BS and cry ja kani when I was young boy ko Jimmy na acho le Pani me be bubu ashi boy Jimmy okay small Mr. Cry welcome to ADINKRA radio sir
thank you the model we know here am we confused
we both confused no nganya me many obi
mi win babie ake gandangbe ndo to model we ni of introduction yes to me GDC and go pram ni aba fe nomination say another person was nominated to 4 or 5 years o junior we top
yes
o enyi me ye mase ni amefun minini ake alice sa ke mba mba jo ifio of course in babie ni Ghanaians ye bie ni wo ye wo Ghana station ye bie yawa hake sake ma babie koni wo nyimi mengan dang baby ni o bfn mangame wo many bo to through Adinkra radio alo Adinkra multimedia ye New York mi ngame fe afi aya ni ebani na wo to mo de we ni onupa wie of course bia na Ghana NPP party ni yo no wo from time to time ba yan ke everywhere ni oba you find yourself a proper at least you let people know
what is going on
ni ya no ye Ghana because these days so many things yes your social media ke TV
we'll come there
interest fa
yes
sometimes ke ole no ni ya no ye Germany onani bi to monaka o ba feel like no ni amewie do no once ni wo ye bi esake wo ngame koni the way ni nga obaya mi umi ngale yes of course in your office Ghana
yes
she needed something and we got in touch and I think she's a good woman can New York NPP yes the chapter here all the executives at least Thursday in a Thanksgiving I was treated to some
correct
yeah
no fiano
oh correct. yes
no fiano ni yo bien
I
don't no fiano eko
I mean no fiano
okay
that
was a
the opportunity winning or ye be any will speak to the Ghanaians and the entire world.
Yes, and that's the DC, former DC of Nigo Prampa. Correct. Sweetie.
Yes, darling.
I'm on video. Sanka, omo bu nyina ba na one bank am interview.
Hey.
Yes, because I was me your ban or bright here.
Who that? Papa no.
Oba my man.
Thank you.
Nyami shira. You so free office now we drive you straight to
Over any day.
Nyami shira.
Oh, don't it?
We did it.
I know when you now don't it.
Sir. We did it.
Oh, your pon.
Sir. Oh, welcome now there now. No be ma bo wa adwan akire Mr. Tefua.
Oh, meet me ba. Edem papa.
Mane your boo.
Ish, what we shatai.
Fabepe.
Ya ba.
Mr. Pani ni edi won de o ka shama man not you no.
Ya shama my own.
Ashama for there. Ashama for there.
Me Madina ne ma probi.
Oh, okay. Madina for so sheho. But Ashama no see you see Ashama the reason why Ashama has become so known for that and they say ya come Madina ya na strictly some maybe I can say be 7 Muslims. Ya can name any animal Ashama no ubenya fra obia
ya fra say Madina ka ma probi kakra.
United Nation of United States of Ashama.
Of Ashama, yes.
Thank you very much, Lady Banga. Minu Kofi.
Well,
na pomuti say
Adomo on experience.
And no yira no yenu ane ama.
What no twa.
Boni di na danase.
Grace afọ
Sa
danase fa.
You buy why come first on kwa di pap di ane di ane wa funya to adi daddy de musa you buy funya na epiepie.
Na nyina ka baba no.
Sa pepe. E da wase so buy ye.
Don't be smart on yourself. The chronic care, I tell you. Appear me that to do. I read the Jimmy. Appear me that to do. Share, let me feel say, me nyame.
Mreno aso ye waste time because ye brand I be brand ko be brain. Ye because straight to the matter of the day na yako because in commodity na is about what the government is doing back home. Is the government really doing what they claim they are doing or what people are saying on social media is what it is because ye be kan ye menu kra ye de te ha graphic ye nton bi ne hu the government here. It is what is on social media. It is what said they say ye be say hu nu kra ye call Ministry of Way yako read the call. Now straightforward mean fan waste time become Mr. Tefua so.
Yes, I do.
Mr. What do you think about the budget are you ready this year? And no person with the chance mami. Budget you ready this year. What's your take on it?
Me ya dey ka me da say there msika ye no. Na me chia eye watifo ne wahwefo. Na maka say eye mo badwuma pa me wa mama mo jejina brane. Abodwo no nso mu pika mapa. Say edamase wadwuma mu modima oman no because oman no yo and your friend no governors nti edamase na me party for no so Dr. Champon New York chairman of the party any omo amoka ho nyina diaspora nsi na so edamase enya kwanya se dem se kan Ghana Council meeting in Atlanta, Ghana Council meeting Washington DC, and we are moving on to make sure say dem chechire papa because any responsible government biano so transparent and open and that is what and accountable. That's what MPP has offered to do. And you may understand so I will BM. Now, what can budget in the outdoor budget, a Niger budget, a can't conni dear budget. Eba then sanctioning eba. Said your confanoche maybe or ye was anti radio. On the or then sanctioning by 1 billion some keke.
Yes,
or the billions and then maybe it wouldn't send
correct.
Papa personality. Now here to begin all over the world, no, the global economic is heavily affected by COVID.
Yes.
We are seeing now the giant advanced democracies in are trailing. More to America, more Russian aduane. More bag back question to me. There are places where people have dropped their vehicles and all over the place, and it's not the best. It's because of COVID. Ghana na yet me say a year on minus sikasem. Friend economy no. We have all the indicators, micro and the macro economic indicators in Nigina Brani, until COVID. Intino idea a trenching a year a UBA and my idea how can see a power baby we are seeing now. Until now, a buying at the Sanchez Yaba. So we have budget in the mark. The day I knew who you are being an levy. We can near my own budget in the Mona from all the thematic areas of the economy, human resource, community into employment, youth employment. We are talking about planting for food and jobs. We are talking about all these areas, I say on mine. Near my baby, but you live, I be taking the center stage. I said, no, be arguing also. Now, be arguing was because if you are seeing now, I have had an opportunity to travel. We are seeing baby in America, Asia, Europe, everywhere in the world, most places. Oko baby are taxes in the legislature of mine.
Of course.
Or your mind by price of 3 hours. Uncle, yes, accused. Now, continue to so we done it to so we try to a tour no tia the legislature of mine. And mama way we try to you cannot run away from it. A hantino we have a bino there on my penny na bedi achire eba o me aka na say yen say economy no as you to me as semu na ye de digital ayini ba no na obi enu ho no ma because tax no ni be ka krabi the formal sector we about 950,000.
Okay.
And I am more juma wa ban mu.
But when did the realization of taxes ni be ka krabi the and when did it come to bear?
But it will take a responsible government. You take a serious government. You take a serious mind. Abaya or no say na ni abrace or they in such a baba. Transformation and I say changes, Nowhere in the world that insist higher ba obi ape. People resist change. At abaya na ni abre. So on there so to speak, to hell is it. Media, I don't care about the if you even cost me, say me lose elections. As I changes about. Okay. That is what the Akufo-Addo led MPP government has offered to do.
Okay.
So that's why this in such a but in the money polling board, if we look at some of the policies programs or they banner on say a better nipe.
Okay.
Because you cannot please everybody.
True. So
what you say? True. And this time my way the Bama at a point
okay, Facha be say me pitching in this question.
No, yes.
Because that's why I asked you say when is the realization of taxes people are not paying taxes, the majority are not paying taxes because in 2015 as before the new patriotic came into power in 2016 this is how the conversation was. Taxes are Ghana too much high. That was a conversation that led to say our former your current vice president who was then the aspiring vice president, and he said they will move Ghana from taxation to production, and that is what he told us. So if Semunim say, oh, go for pincha taxation, why wasn't the conversation be say, okay, go for be pincha taxation? Then when you are near bar, you be near taxation, you crack room. Now, mama, I say move from taxation to production, but then you came into power 5 years on. You are telling us say taxation is needed, especially on the e-levy. But
we have moved from taxation to production.
Okay.
We hear of my na first now the economy was heavily too raw in the form. Say your time your raw material na na cotton. That is why there is one factory buy just to add value to our raw materials and that. So production we are there. We are moving towards that side. And Nana do can so obey taxes no or by nuisance taxes in beyond my by a free home. We are talking about widening the tax net.
Very good. What me mean kawano oka say you be mo yefo e na mo kan sa na yan go for dwen say sebi onima wadaroma go for say dwen say mo kan sa keke nka wo kan yi no wa kire say taxation we ye free ho taxation we ye free ho komi kofi ameti amenti Ghana. But guess what, the diasporans are now becoming more powerful and making decisions and even affecting the voting pattern of Ghana. So therefore when we get opportunities like this, we want to take it to the scrutiny level, to the highest of scrutiny. So give us the taxation we never ho any ye free us we near one ye free, then we appreciate we move forward with that.
I agree with you. I think for the purpose of this discussion, I should have if you know me because my
mommy just even one before MPP baba we know onim say kaya yi no mutu tax omutu ya omunya mana onim say no muju omu tax. Are you aware of that?
I'm very much aware.
Onim say na thank you. Onim say there was taxes on condoms.
Yes,
make cutlasses. And he say me boss see nuisance taxes ye about 50 now. These are just fewer. I'm just
there's a tall list of that. Thank you so much.
Okay. So now what's my
no, it's a tall list. It's a tall list. That's what I'm saying. I have to rehearse very well.
Because sorry, now I appreciate the explanation you gave because I've heard it several times. You
are moderating very well because you need to elicit good responses.
Yes.
But for the purpose of this discussion, that means if we are going to go towards that line of budget and other things, I was thinking of coming to talk about diaspora and all these programs, but I think I have a very good backup here because why district chief executive here,
so he knows what he's saying
very well. You know what time is it and all that.
Thank you very much.
That make can say taxes near there no. It's a beam. Sir. Then people bring any pack a crab in a tuya tax. Uko we are seeing now, but Ghana they pack a crabby. So when you are bad juma, untia tax. I didn't think I said to the extent say it to me. How many people be bred to you? The more people pay, the informal sector is targeted, no. The more you're going to be more productive, more beneficial to all of us.
Okay, very good.
You understand?
Mr. Tifo, another opposite chairman, they say, yes, we will move from taxation to production.
So
it's gradual process.
It's a gradual process.
So that means it's encouraged that bend your best taxation be free. I'm a production.
Oh, production there's here.
Because a more gradual process, right?
We are there.
And yet they bedroom time be a taxation, no. Taxation you training in a down. I'm a production based economy, right? And I mean business say you good process no. When do you anticipate a bedroom time say no? You go buy high taxation.
We are seeing now a sustainable economic development.
True.
Economy we need to consolidate the gains of governance. Until here we are Coco Germany, CDU, Christian Democratic Union. They have been in power for long. Even China is not the best example, but I always said CPC, Communist Party of China, so many years. America have a way between Democrat and Republican. But what means that sometimes some of them have chance for very long time to be in power and do so many things for us. Look at UK between Conservative Party and Labour and all that. And you know, it's how long or buying no better me akwenya. But the end say, yeah, time now was a revolution. Gentiles will come, coup d'etat until recently. Abanya mrena and check. Watch out 8 years.
No, it's okay.
No, it's okay. It's your ma and Niswadi war any fapim in as work as getting to me human.
And that means so 8 years. They could 4 years into 4 years near too short, for governance. Only
even 8 years. Even 8 years. Because I buy maximum with my beer, buy be when you can be our Ghana Habiano between MPP and DC, 8 years. So even beyond the going beyond 8 years, for me, and I bet me I'm not buying any sweat because 1 year near elections. First one is be preparing, the next one, the last year will be for elections. You understand? True. 1 year, maximum 2 years. And enough. And media me who said, and it's what they want. Another Dankwa Kufuado, MPP Abayino, or the Abano, never in the annals of this country history. And yet, me who signs and changes Krumhano. Sir, and Mabunu, school free all over the world. If you look at Asia, the giant economies, Asian Tigers, and the human resource, they build their human resource emebunu no etitiri wo mo akwanya so mo nko school you understand so aban bi obeba so bia on pe school bia anya ne de bia no na on pe o man no
me de no kwanya me nim pa se me kan do kra chewa me ka se free education anya me da na me boa me de because sebe me too
is the most important
because school are same man so senior high school
good okay
now nipa ba ko bia de bia me de ne example when it comes to free education say me wo hostel na me wo boy be a very brilliant boy no your science brilliant boy. I could have bet with my life says a boy in Yamwa and then just say a psychiatrist but that's a medical doctor.
Good.
I can tell for a fact.
Sure.
Because boy and my say was so cool catch me playing say with me kodo. And I know if you are seen baby but very brilliant. Me name yadri. Name won come on say the government wasn't ready. The government wasn't prepared. The government was in a haste to do something. Said the baby also yeah.
Aban bi any we are here or you prepared to do everything at a time. You begin somewhere. Policies are deliberate. It will come. If you guys are abandoning your ready, I disagree heavily with you. So the government have to sacrifice. So obey kati ni maybe when you see kakesi at the abwa humesia. Oh yeah, even the recent this Brilliant Minds and Science quiz here ecosi. So Chemu Secondary School, me am sent to a girls' college. You call them a beautiful. Do you know why? Because of the computer selection.
Yes.
And maybe be a nyakanya school.
Yes.
First night the mawa was on pet.
Yes, mom.
Okay, kita. How on earth no be say kita secondary school? This is a policy aban liaba. Ama obi a Ghana bia nya ho mfaso. Obi timi wo village baby.
Ye be ba ho yesanko
budget. Education na wo kan ho asem PSHS no na me.
Okokodu o tira me be say budget ye wie.
On say metumre na e say me noa na me ma obi wi kakra. Ha wunya bi wi a na be say mre no nchi wo mu ana say nchi.
Ko ye be ba nko na ye di komo pan na be ma obre.
We for no ma even agriculture.
Yes.
Mfuo akuaye. First na enye obi a.
Planting for food then.
Enye obi afa. Me buna okro mu ahwana na pese obeye akua. Planting for food because akwanya ban akwanya wa man are so attractive to young people. Maybe say me wa be. Any koko a me ye o me makura ase. Abe akuaye. Say abe bi nya oyela. If it be Dutch disease.
Yes.
The government suffers from Dutch disease because people be cause of be galamsey ni niam. But because aban no policy to make farming agriculture attractive to young people. Now people be yekuya eno eboa hwe the economy ya formalizing the economy, modernizing the economy, looking at the size and shape. I say we kwa paperless you ko porter unko di ki mu basa
and the moya
passport now diaspora
but passport
said 5 to 10 years anyamo there
passport me person
all the promises we gave you people we have fulfilled them.
Yes.
In the manifesto of our MPP.
I think say it was a good initiative, but said it's out there. No say on patriotism.
5 to 10 years.
Nah, 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, you know.
Says your passport no ka online. No apply. Now I smooth. No, I think that
it's smooth in Ghana.
Yes.
I think there are challenges here.
Okay.
Because I do Atlanta say now ambassador H.E. Alima.
Yeah.
She explained them. Anyway, I'm a call center and they were the whole US. One landline, probably friend no big that the website is not. I was part of that meeting and I benefited heavily from with hindsight. Until me say, omode enchebia no musane mane ni hobium. Some obenya passport problems ni challenges na there. Ghana okwa, we do too ma. About 2-3 days now, saka our passport.
My land or budget no sisi ya.
Yes, in Ghana passport.
Land or budget.
Also 2-3 days. Mama man, that's not true. When you have a last one, your passport man, last end of the tour. It takes 7 months.
No, it's not true.
It's true. Make some man is coming your passport. Make us say 2 days, 2 or 3 days. That is a number one. That's how you have to be ready. Passport now is only 2 or 3 days. Now take a passport.
Passport now is
at least send the club 1 or 2 months. Make it 2 or 3 days. That's why process of family.
If you allow me to explain, I have the floor. Passport now is online. You try to be Accra Digital Center. Honoma. Now per se move faster. They are various categories. If you want to which me so quick express, you'll get it. Other normal ones, actually maximum 2 weeks. A week or 2 you get your passport. Go, yes. It is there in Ghana. The issue with the diaspora, and that is what I offer to explain. Oba,
I can't keep quiet.
Countries
Eugene,
outside Ghana now. There are challenges. Oh, there are challenges. And you see USA, no. Let me say, or try some website and say and said that yeah, too good for people to when more interactive. More try some better changes in the be also. And the Ghana the passport you can say 5 years, you be 10 years. You be
and my idea.
What you say? Oba Ghana, issues are affected diaspora so. Been a scholarship, sovereign guarantee scholarship. President Nipa go Cuba, US near that it's no more there.
Okay, very good.
Import and clearing issues. It's better than before. It used to be. Yes, and many other things I can't hear the Bremono. Yeah, we are able to deliver with dispatch and distinction.
Thank you very much.
You understand? Any idea I say move boy and say my.
Okay.
And then we are more see how money from.
Mr. Epani so na
me wa
say ya papa Mr. Atifu akansem Mr. Atifa wakansem waka what the government is doing ubekanya memnu kra perhaps ebia mobeka say ebia wonte but ubekanya memnu kra people are complaining. There's a majority of the youth, even some of the people who voted for you are complaining. Is it that I am part and what Mr. Atifa has been able to outline is what is going on in Ghana? That's a it's a diaspora. Social media, TV, so TV3, TV, so we see too much complaint. Is it that among team communicating it properly? And more now say it's never true what things have been done as they claim.
First of all, Ghana, developing country. So, sir.
Me aware.
Thank you. And once say Ghana a developing country, no. Now, Ubenya issues. Even in America here, true. Issues were. True. And they said the government is not doing anything. The Mr. Tefwa Kanye, MPP Babemu 2017. At the time we came into office, what is the GDP of Ghana? Thank you.
As of 2016, now even inflation rate was 17.4.
Thank you.
Currently, it is at currently is about 9.28.
Thank you.
Yes. Mr. Pani, maybe say as some way I can say, "Nyame and a metan phone, acquire Google, acquire researcher, I might not even know." Is it that your party communication is doing?
No, it is not so. So I'm coming to that. I'll explain to you.
Yes.
So if you look at all the fundamentals of the economy, the economic indicators, sometimes for political expediency, we can't say, oh, you're in this animal. But until you get those things right, the economy can never move on. Yeah, if the growth rate, it has been consistent until 2019, with COVID. But now I say everything went haywire. Even in COVID, Ghana is the only African country that has a positive growth. The rest of the countries, yes, it was negative. So it tells you, say, something good was happening. People are complaining, and me I'm a boy. Ukoport and the charges have gone up. But yes, but you ask yourself, you compare all the taxes government plays on those imports. It is constant. Government has never increased anything at the port. It is the freight, the shipping that has gone up.
Mr. Pani, and we understand.
And so I am only trying to explain to you. And those ones, government has no control over it. Because if previously, before COVID, say ship bear 10 come from China. Now because of COVID, need these restrictions, only 2 or 3 is coming. And the charge high, you can't blame it on the government. And these are the things people are not understand, because me say somebody came to me say, oh, now we last me imported say, and this time around I imported, it has jumped to like 2, 3, 4 times. So me I took it upon myself to go to the port to find exactly what is happening. Say if government Nyama akoso or na, it wasn't so. So that is one thing people are complaining about. Number 2. This issue about TV3, don't forget, say, this is a media house. Obiani ni agenda.
No, I'm trying to say what is going on in the
yes.
system.
So I'm trying to explain.
Sorry to have mentioned that.
Oh yeah, so and
sorry. Okay, TV tra you know. MPP for most of you use Peace FM.
Oh, that is not what I'm saying.
Yes,
you are not getting my point.
No, obviously, people who use Peace FM.
About TV3. I am not even accusing TV3.
I just wanted to say about
media houses.
Sorry to have mentioned
and
that.
one thing I want you to understand, say, all the media houses near my agenda, ni policies to support the NDC, NPP, CPP, those things. And depending on Nipani or orientation, the opposition, you agenda no to a certain line. Of course, it is because of Mabunu, you know, I'm a gun, so you know, Mabunu, exactly.
Yes.
Because we appreciate, and don't forget, say, the number of people who comes out of the university in a year is in the 100,000s.
Yes. Some of my mates are still unemployed.
Thank you. And let me tell you something. This is a country that joined or went on to an IMF program that we were asked, you cannot employ into the public sector. For close to 5-6 years, nurses were not being employed. Teachers were not being employed. The only thing they were doing is if somebody retire, then you replace the person. He has to take MPP government to go back. Yes. Because to me, you can say, oh, me by 2017. So I only start employing people who finish school only from 2017. No. Obi-Wan we wait 2014, 2015. So there is a huge backlog. You need to clear all that.
Honorable.
See, I was 2019, 2020. So we are continuing. And now, looking at the problems of unemployment, and noting at the wisdom of the government, we have decided, say, yeah, the 1D, 1F.
Yes. Yes, true.
Me district.
Honorable.
Ningo Prom.
Ile.
We have about 3 of such 1D, 1F factories.
For salt?
No, not salt.
Not salt.
No,
okay.
We have a tomato puree factory.
Correct.
Yeah, well, B5.
Correct.
That has employed over 10,000.
Good.
You see, so these are things.
So that leads me back to my question. Sorry to cut you off.
Yes.
My question I mean, say, Mr. Tefa has been able to outline good stuff that the government is doing, right?
Sure.
Which for me, all can be right? You are also telling me the good stuff the government is doing. What can be and I'm asking you the question that maybe someone say, if it's true, everything that has been outlined is true, and people have to see it. It has to now. We are moving from the stage of radio, talkers to even social media. I was on your page right now. Oba no uputu flyer say Oba, right? Yeah, my president, Forbes African president of my monitor and to tell the gospel truth. This is my first time of meeting you. And run a friend me say Obeba Studio, so I have to have time go to your page and see. I've seen the good work you've been doing, and you post everything on your page. So I know crime and is mommy. What is stopping the government and the communication? Because government you people have the luxury of 3 communication machinery. 1, the spokesperson of the president. 2, communication minister, the Minister of Information, and 3, MPP communication team. And if 3 machinery went to me can try now want to be improving say even on social media to be improving say okay puri nanka ye kohwe ha eta with pictures.
Oh yes. It's there. It's even on me. It's even on my page.
Are you people telling the government what the government?
Of course. Of course. It's just even 2020. If you go onto the website of government, every district assembly from 2017 to 2020, everything is there. What I'm trying to say is, of course, it is a developing country, and it is still. You can say we have gotten to heaven. No, there are still more challenges that we need to confront. And it is now we are here now. You hear some of those things, but I can tell you on authority, say the communication team of government is putting those things out there for the first time in the history of governance. The Ministry of Information every Sunday or your press conference.
That's very good.
And they tell you what they have done in the week and the following week.
Yes.
Yes. You understand? But of course, as I said, African politics is such that Ubaya Obisu Bowechi just for you to go now.
That is what all opposition.
Exactly.
Just to add on, your kind of say, apart from even the Ministry of Information having the press conference on Sunday, the whole government machinery, Jubilee House, in the Monday.
Thank you. Yes.
Then the party,
the White House.
The party
every Friday, so
give oxygen or publicity to the party's words. Deliverables.
It's what you say.
Yeah. But every ruling government cannot be offensive.
Okay.
That is how it is.
Okay.
We are a party is not an election machine.
Yes.
We are there to deliver.
Yes.
As any man, you talk about COVID. Yeah. It's a blow. It's a havoc.
Yes.
Which I say all over the world. And in your man, you're born with the
yes.
Which I say, a cost. But anybody be on the almost open here. Anybody be on no matter how it is, and that I say, Otie, the Okano.
And you say, Mr. Tifa, you say, you levy.
You know, I have been.
Mami landing on something.
Yes.
You only want you call into COVID. Yes, let me a district chief executive. If I should tell you things you have to give out to the people, just to make life comfortable. And now that we are coming out of COVID, these are all things government has to recoup. You understand? So these are the things. Who see ye levy? They look before budget in Bakra, opposition 4-year press conference say. Government the taxes say
very good.
They realize no. Apart from the ye levy tax, there will not be any
taxes added to them.
Added to whatever. Exactly. And we exactly because we say look.
We cannot. This is coming from the former current vice president. Or say. We cannot be relying on aid. The president also said that, but currently.
But let's clarify something. No, let's clarify something. As a developing country, to me, can say as we speak, you cannot go for any aid anywhere at all. That one, what we are saying is that the rate of going to take money, and we cannot. It's not sustainable. And we want to generate money internally. Look. Mimi TMPB enra say na mombo yi we obi wa obo mombo we busia ana 5 cities.
Yes.
That is why the research that supports the yi levy no. Ya won say over 40% of omo ye momo no are people who do momo 100 cities and less.
Yes.
And nothing a government, the wisdom of government. You see, safo no. We will not take anything from them.
Very good. It
is for people like us.
Yes.
And now, you see, they've created,
Very good. And that is coming
for people like us. Say, me say, ni obi momwa. Those charges I am to pay, and not the person receiving the money.
That comes from our conversation. Now, Mr. say, E-levy, Mr. Tifa explaining to tell the gospel truth. I read the document. I read what the E-levy is about. For me, I support the E-levy coming from Baby Ebano. But let me be sincere with you. Some of the utterances coming from some. How can the minister, Patrick Eslawusu, I think so, a minister of the information, right? Communication. As a minister of communication, you are the mouthpiece of the government, and the minister to me catch us say, "Ubetima sending 100 Ghana on your poor," and that means you are a rich person. That is what she said.
No, but I can explain to you.
Yes,
I can explain to you.
I can remember.
What is the definition of the UN of a poor person?
No, let me land. Okay, now.
If you earn less than $2 a day, you
understand? Yes,
poor.
Understand you. Let me.
How much is 100 Ghana cedis in terms of dollar?
Nah, no problem. Let me.
So he has not said anything wrong.
No, I'm not saying she said, but for me as me mami oton nyadwa or market. Me mami oton tomatoes or market. Onu kan dwe tire no krebu okre ndu 300 cedis. Baby and the baby go school nyame adom ne ba first just on school fee. But the ban was so man no. Oh, bosom ya so mami ye to buko, mami ye to we yo. Obeyi ni dwe tire no 100 cedis akosende. Oh, sa ka kire ni say, and if 170 then so and son was send it. Mamma, maybe I know one tears here.
No, 100 cedis untia
100 cities on the floor.
No.
100 cities
is above 100 Ghana.
No, she said from 100 going, but below 100. That's what she said.
Oh, by the same
100
you bet you say 100 pepper.
More than 100 cities.
No, that's what woman Rebecca would say.
Oh, to where? Who say you want mitia me ni ukasa. Who say woman be?
She says say from 100. It means say 100 101 going in a ubetria.
Of course.
It is there's something away cano. Of course. And what I say embrace this own chair. Like
please,
from less than 100 cities.
Okay.
You're not supposed to
say Osla C.
So okay, less than
Osla C. Osla C. Ubetimi aseni 100 cities ama obi.
Okay.
In a day.
Okay.
Nipa ni nye poor. Okay. Now people want to take her on. I don't understand it. Me see. The UN definition of a poor person as we speak is anybody who earns less than $2 in a day.
Most of the UN puts in much information that is false, and I can't
even
tell.
Listen,
even when we come,
please. I am saying the data, whatever is there, and he said, if you earn less than $2, it was formerly it was $1.
Yes.
Now it's $2. How much is $2 in Ghana?
Okay, no problem.
And he say, okay, say, who earning less than or who bet me say 100 cities are more in a day, you are not poor. It's not saying say who you millionaire. And now yeah, Dangote, and now yeah, Obi. No, okay. He says, "Sani pano onye poor," and people must understand. But the same way, you are in government, and Mr. Tefa said it. As a government, most times, yes, you have to be defensive. People will be attacking you. And the ukasa no be blah blah blah. And nutina, but and yes say. They are wrong. They are can say Ghana. Yeah, direct taxes. Because me DC. Go to Ningo Prom and go and see that is Accra is moving to the place.
Yeah, now what do I know? See my 11
yes.
6. Yeah.
Go and see the number of properties there. I say almost no mutual property rate. So we all depend on few people who are paid from government coffers to pay direct taxes, yes. And the rest is what indirect taxes. The outcome is we need to widen the tax, and no say you are increasing the tax. And now can be say look, we need to move from taxation to production. Yeah. As we speak, 1D 1F across Ghana, we have about 108 factories running. Unprecedented in the history of Ghana. Yes.
Wow. And they're still unemployment in the country.
No, and that is why I've told you, sir. The number. Listen. I am saying, sir. The number of people who are employed in Ghana, even 1,000 companies will not even solve all the problems. But it is BBI. You can saying.
It's in progress.
Yes, it's in progress.
Okay.
So that is what we are saying.
Thank you very much.
That is what we are saying.
Honorable, thank you very much. Pacho, Miss Sister Tweeted. Who question will be so bizarre 11 so you move forward quick. Eugene, who question will be so bizarre 11 bisa question
senior
Mr.
Atifa.
Yes.
Waka taxation no. Awoye no mebusa say tax dada no government no mobile sa tax na ni twa no. Omoje omode yeden.
Mami rephrase the question. Mr. Atifa, don't be say because and some of the concern na go for can say
tax no moje
mami rephrase here nontinati. Because for ya almost say you tax ube huna obiaba government within 4 years watoka watofie within 4 years no si fie be miensa e 9 that means scan wo ho na mo de ye mfa nye ase your priorities no ye use ni ye use your priorities we no yes add another tax ba na de ye dada no ye hu de ye de foforo sa ba eno ne ade ha adwen mpacho adwen kire ne sei
ba ne twene se na edi kan ye yi bi afri ho ana ban no pese ohwe the best way a nipa dodo na betua taxes no enye nipa kakra bi because man bia no say o ma tax eye ahanuma ye wo yi ya me nam Virginia e kwani bi wo no ma wo fa so betua bebre nya sa eno dam sa ana omo a mutimi ntua no so no abope traffic na abope krom ha ya o enti no
Yes, I'm with me, Joe. I'm going to cash.
I'm going to cash.
Pass in the
them. They pay cash. They pay cash. One name Debbie. One can say,
but yeah, comfortable with that.
Your highways and your parkways.
Whoever
parkway over to two.
Debbie parkway no, so no highways now go Virginia. Let's do say yeah. What say?
That arrangement.
That's what he said.
I just said you be a moment fast on betu more.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Easy pass
more.
That equivalent on it found.
There are certain roles and they use it to target some people are or more person be able to come upon them. Yes, sir. I don't know whether I'm getting the right.
He's talking about highways and parkways.
Yeah.
Who says so parkways are? Who for parkways are?
But on my can you, mamma?
Parkways mostly won't hear your friends and two. But highways will be here. Yes, yeah. Won't. See, I think so. No, okay, we need the antenna here or yeah. That's what okay, so a moment means here. Okay, so I mean, so a moment to it is an offer highway. Who bet you too? But over quantum. Parkways, no, I am not what piece.
Janus say, Ghana near one. Esikafo bebre kura wo companies na muntia tax and they break taxation
including lights
but come why
it is not mpacha your one said the government no check and balances institution here adwuma
question man anunsi
so be say we teacher na
I used to be a teacher in Ghana but I'm a teacher I said the country
Eugene
because St. Joseph Training College in year 2008
ubusa question teacher
Eugene
and number 1
college allowances say how do about America with the
college allowances then the government I pay for my own school fees I pay for my own school fees they still defended their party
so nipa dodo na mo mine no muntia taxes na omo ya adwuma companies ebi yes California that they muntia taxes no I bet na ban betime nya sika dia yo mine the reason why say an yedi sa NIA card na ba no say on say America we say one national ID card
yes true
the essence of it is a database say be mo bi ehun adwuma we
yes
we say gift tax kra mu tua ne ne manya sa so taxes have to be very efficient and effective in mobilizing and collection of taxes the digital tax ni nyina wi a na yatumi redistribute adi aye ne ma
it's not question obi say the gene can no
Uba Ghana cemetery.
What's it maybe
Ghana is cemetery.
Cemetery.
No, Ghana is there, is running. They are things going on.
The question I say.
What's your question? We can do that. What's the chrono tax in previous year?
Yes.
And I'm saying Ghana no see and to Ghana ekoso school yetisi school dan o kromo ho na man focus school teacher for ho na etu omoka doctors and nurses were etu omoka people are working the human resource there and being taken care of government is investing in the country mebunua even free SHS nkwano the kind of common the funding the regime if you look at it is huge okay engineer nyese taxes are obi di that impression is so cheap. People think politicians are there and they are there to misuse, mismanage.
Of course, politicians chop our money
everywhere in the world. And
Africa,
Zion. Obonsam. No. So that's what I'm saying. And you know, yentimi nya baby ya say baby people who are paragon of virtue. We are seeing no a buying made up of human beings.
Yes.
And to be or bear munas would be born here. It has to be punished.
Exactly.
Because South Korea na there. High profile corruption are punished.
I'm yet to see.
Na addition ye come ABC. So addition ye come ABC.
So who what is that question? Who just say street in the end.
No street no. Explanation you koye. You have to know the next question.
Because you want to understand it the way you feel.
No.
Question ya obusa ye no.
We are okay any say.
What the taxes you
Six schools.
And I'm to Ghana, yes, cemetery. The
schools no hospitals over the previous and now say national policy any come the previous government AC school was see hospital no mo jani nyina o the kofo ye no no government
Mic off, body.
For your ways, please save me again. I'm sorry for not knowing enough. Oh Lord, please save me now. Save us, Lord, the way I think for my brother. Save us all. What do you expect from me? Oh Lord, save us, Lord, the way I feel for my partner. Save us, Lord, no, no, eh. Save us, Lord, oh, eh, eh. Save us, all. Save us. My mind is my enemy. Save us, all.
Aha boko ni nyina is all about Ghana hodo eni ntina mpanyufo na ba na ye discuss no se woni obi nya adwen ase be nya activity die be hu se ekofobia hiti wo social media bi mu se yambie line no mo kama dwo mo ha o me cheche nsemu me no mienu da won ti ase no fa question bra emra wo ye wie na emra wo mo aye be full line no obi ebisa question ni ade eja na una wala
on record no
yes
me nka se Ghana bibia problem bia ni ho
yes
me nka se ye ni challenges bia practically me nka se obia ho to no wo Ghana ewiati babia ni ho no obia ho betimi ato no but government has to be more responsible, have to be more proactive, have to be able to deliver say enema you may dey share nsa no obeye ma omanfo no ho ato no and this government is on track about we word nam papa so because let me tell you say aban bia oman bia be ko nanim a mabunu.
True.
We are so quick to say the future belongs to the young people. Then e dey abo amabunu no ntetete e say dey mo fan tete papa mu education, human resource development. That is what this government has offered to do. Uko Asia, Japan near there. Why are they moving on? America had them away. Free school, one school. You understand? Say their doors open.
Yes.
School education say free for to high school.
Yes.
I'll be also school near there. The reason why man couldn't even say mebunu nya kwanya no mo so de madwina chechire man no. And that is what this government has done.
True.
Across the way, maybe Kroma to Achim down, got Timbabiano, and cry school. Look at the numbers, huge.
Yes.
I increase it, on the road. I economy, I buy no, or buy any taxes in what Beshesa and Mabu. So to say, sir, previous taxes in the Yajano.
Yes.
You're fine, you're ready. What do Ghana, when I'm not a council. Maybe, and I'll do a cook room, maybe I'll feel papa. Oh, let's say, Krumwa bad rules. Krumwa, have you no more grab your baby? I want no bad rules. So the point is that there's nowhere in the world that because it be no perfect. I be complete. But we need to make sure say I buy no bet me. I bought the home money. No, didn't hear my papa. Nipa boni and ya punishing corruption. Me, I believe in that.
Very good.
People who are in government.
I know that they my next question is on say nyamyadom ya the special prosecutor ba which your attorney general now come and first me go say what is attorney general's job, what is special prosecutor's job, because it almost say AI intertwine kakra because they are all there to prosecute and make sure that your check and balance is already done and I say whereby which I support because the yan say the nipa tumu ba ko mienu a the odi sika bejai the oye we bejai 5 years in
just a little addition. Sikani their taxes in there, the yen yama be brave. Me as a former DC, didn't go pram.
Yes.
I can't even finish.
We more gun.
In Germany, when yama bena, maybe you will fail within these 4 or 5 years.
Yes.
A lot of it. Clinics, schools, so many. Of course, obiye bibia, the person must be punished. But Ghana, we believe in the rule of law. I can go and stand on the market or ningo and pram. Oh, we and then yes, oh, it's a thief.
Instant justice.
You cannot go to court and just go and call somebody a thief. Now, judge, you see, go and no
Evidence.
So the name of the game is evidence.
Yes. The name of the game is evidence.
Yeah. So I think
so if say Ghana or no, say the last say a judiciary court no, and a can say what's up to now? Why you mean? Court I stated say yenjis came through Wyoming war up to the twinges is Wyoming.
Yeah, GB. You see, you
GB. You see engineering Tobo mekasa ya maminya yi Tobo you say this is gonna continue bro I keep telling you I'm gonna stop coming
so you wait you see ukokota there were criminal issues there were civil issues
yes
and then say me uka now the kokot now you cannot go and put me in jail say me the uka so exactly so what you mean Game continue yenyani nyamebi ema game siziye it is not up to Sika is supposed to pay we still continue to look you see I don't need to divulge nyamebi but maybe what office no certain document came to me for us to verify say property way you understand say so those are the things and the way people and you say be a street way uchi obia now no
this
yes and maybe you can say be the court system which to me me a law student I sometimes also feel say sometimes system is a little bit slower
if not slowest
yes but those are the processes
yes
and yeah near move court what's the name cocoa board opunimu and you see the shenanigans going on
yes I see it
yes but that is right say and udu we are obet me the work of Supreme Court for some interpretation there until that one is finished you cannot continue with the substantive case so these are things that sometimes are usha over feel say nothing seems to be going on duku venture capital omudi is about 18 million Ghana cedis they omonkasa court please said they are guilty they will pay compensate which is allowed in law say omo sizi omunia maybe just to sell
this in batch but some people so some I didn't think politicians so some court mombo de tembia evidence ni enough but ordinary citizen you didn't kujina you court say fast track I'm just
giving you
remind just 2 years I said tembia no I lay you know
it makes people think say as
favor
yeah very true
just an example say capital venture omuni ni court no onu akasa kan say me di for
yes
in that case no adjournment nothing the judge will just apply whatever he's supposed to do
and has it been applied
of course
how long
that's the
me see some of these nyama kano and I've seen say it is as a result of ABIA because we are a developing country we don't have a lot of lawyers around sometimes I go to court I will see obia or so omuna ba court na be omu ready ni yes the charge sheet nyama no more are you guilty or instead of say ABIA say lawyer now the person who plead no guilty or say I'm guilty in that case what happens
so we
exactly so the judge will just go exactly and sometimes the bani say omo ebia omo ye penifu they can afford the services of a lawyer ni sa nyama no sometimes some of these things delay kakra let me just exactly and yes ebia they are not prosecuting the people you need to go through the processes of the law of course it may be slower for you but that is what we've chosen for ourselves.
Yes.
And this is Arabian countries share law and just way
who say no man for GD or munya or judiciary no more handle the politician and I handle your penny for no we lose trust in it because sebi when you ma maybe are punching yedimi ko dru on bang 5 years a punching 500 Ghana cedis bang 5 years many pe yet Ghana am yakoto you say COVID we near the buy and vaccine near the buy no I'm a minister beja to say I made a mistake. That is causing financial loss to the country. And you cannot tell me say you made a mistake. You go to jail and say
no. Making a mistake is not tantamount to causing financial loss. Wait, please.
Let me explain.
Exactly.
Let me explain.
Say me see here, I'm supposed to follow something like this, and now I made a mistake. Doesn't mean I've caused financial loss. Somebody was supposed to supply something.
Yes.
And a woman who advanced.
Yes.
He supplied some. He couldn't get the whole thing.
Yes.
I didn't pay. And he offered to, and we collected the money.
There was price increment in it when we did a comparison of the check because there has to be a procurement system and whatever go because
and the people are complaining.
There was not even proper procurement process.
In pandemic, are you trying to tell me say in pandemic and if there is a fire where we are saying and there is a process for me to go the best saving people I should go through the process when there is pandemic when there is
if the money is yours you can do what you like with it.
No, so it is done. So that is why these things are done and you go back later and you regularize it. It is normal. It is very, very normal. Say BBSC in pandemic we need the vaccines we were not getting. Countries are more promises to give it to us. They were not bringing because on one case they needed it.
Okay, so you are trying to explain it to me. Say with the hasty of the situation,
exactly.
he made a decision now.
Yes,
it affecting us financially. So
it has not, and I'm saying it has not.
It has not.
Yes, because the money has been refunded to us.
The money has been refunded.
Of course.
When you I follow the situation, but I'm not aware.
It has been refunded to us.
The patron me Queen person will be a question. Queen patron be a question.
Now what about school no? We say you build a schools now ama kolane yes education but we share musu school need omo ko ba omo we so omo nyejuma but when you come here when you come here now we see school near free yes it's free but when you finish now omo nyejuma
very well enti anunti na we here ya dey some arrangement bi aba like the NACO apprenticeship because baby obanya adwuma ya you need to go through some apprenticeship to have some experience.
What do you by apprenticeship?
Internship.
NABCO need those.
Okay.
Ghana for some time, past no. Now, Sunny money in any honor. What we are for 3 years, 2 years, 5 years experience. Any ho. Chabano put those things together to help the young people. Say, you bet me I'm a presume. Any all that. Now there's a system. You talk about the IMF, World Bank, between Wood institution freeze because of business boy and now I think 3 years running. Near in fact, Ghana need public service, civil service. Anybody one month till time I buy. But now this year the for immigration 5,000 people.
Okay.
Prisons 2,000. It's running. Police service is almost 4,000. It's running. Look at now. It's open. And yeah, say you're purely on whom you know.
Like back in the days, not internship. No, because me I did internship. Individual. Man, the government. This is a government arrangement.
No, you are intention.
No, we are talking about the public.
No. Your intention is not different from their all country. Internship no. At the time you were in school, long vacation. Your mom letter say for your internship.
Okay.
Their all canu is about when you school as a result of not getting employment. Government decided to absorb them so that we give them. Exactly.
Based on that kuna kano makonta wo wie logon 4 years ni wo wie okoye napco ni wo wie to so napco 7 no 5 months 6 months ni pay mai nti wo wana twa wo adwuma no
there were some
makonta na je adwuma no otifie aje se me na milidi ape adwuma ma no private entrepreneur oh DBS
no krese na omaries no na egum for some time maybe
because of it me adwuma na 6 months
how much as I know now
government
has employed over 100,000 people. You just mentioned one. Which system is perfect? Over 100,000 people.
Nipa bebre say yakona underground.
Eugene.
Black Rustic Crew.
It's all about the street talk. Jose. Thank you very much, Eugene. Who might know on to say Patrick Jakasa.
Eugene,
moving on, Ceciano, Yaka special prosecuting, because you're moving on your bonnet to cause him Reno, another show to twice. So, your money to Nyanko. You see, Mr. Tifa.
Now, what about Sanya Mania?
Yes.
Meaning, actually,
yes.
Your court in your various court levels.
Yes.
Magistrate court, high court, blah, blah, blah. Now, what technicalities? So, because we are bunch, no one to be a good lawyer to defend you in court. And you're buying no.
Yes.
I said, yes, sir. I said, one to me on court. Because your separation of powers. When say you have 3 arms of government. Obia in the human independent of each other. It is what we are there, we cry. Said you. Not a no quiet no. When to be a lawyer could defend when I said 2-5 years. Obi I could give money. Lawyer the dinner. Some of who son had a jay. Me and Hanamos boy. Then they are talking about witch hunting. When they are buying Sika now, I Sanemano. No, I could carry embranity.
Yes.
And you buy no say, you see, will of the justice grants slowly.
So yes, I can say justice should not only be done, but should be manifested and undoubtedly be seen.
We have a president. You have a president who is a Democrat by choice.
Yes.
He believes in human rights. He has been an advocate all these years. We are people say the international, will cite you of human rights abuse in India. That doesn't mean say obedi boni and me but yes, Mrano. You so Mrano, as it war my or mine. And never be bravo, it be so to touch it, or more come. Madia Bansica, Nam call him for one more patch. No must I be just in Pizu, into being your daddy. I disagree heavily. So buying obedi a buying bonia. No, dear Bansica,
fast tracking
as your punishment.
Because the Malaysia story, Malaysia story, we all know the Malaysia story. Malaysia is Malaysia today because Malaysia, the president came to power. And I am the president, and I said the minister being 2 points, and I love that.
So many people
Malaysia Sanya utu yakasema tu kwa ukoba
mu issue about obiko we are body yes, that is the current criminal system where you Ghana no. That is how it is. And you have to serve a custodian sentence. As we speak, the AG or your bill to send to the Attorney General to Parliament. A lot of non-custodial sentences. They are like it's in advanced countries. Say it be as a public service. Say community services. And very soon, you see that some of these things are will be a thing of the past.
Thank you very much. Now, Mr. Tefa, I think so. Opposition, it's in line with your
very well.
Yeah, there's a which means here. See, be Minister for Foreign Affairs, Biana. I believe so. What's the name? A consultation. They be so nice.
And I know the backstop.
No consultation, nothing.
Oh, the party is consulted at a certain level.
Okay.
The Council of State is consulted. Actually, a consult within the constitution, but per convention, because the party has given birth to government, there's a level of consultation at the steering committee level, at the national council level, at the national executive committee level, at the party level. The president come and get some kind of advice and directions here and there, because at the end you know, our power at the constitutional arrangement to hire and fire, but it requires to certain lay down institutions in the arrangement I want my so to mean, you know. Yes, I need to mean so kakra but emun does.
I know kakani your lobby and say kakani say.
Oh, of course, so you have to lobby and at all level, no. What try so you do such a Jimmy from my uncle baby. Yes, sir. Until you make a kelly and animal, or more if you say, or more in dear any of my dream at doctors here. Then MMDAC will be a banner, we are honorable, we account. We do that thing. Thinking says any pana who couldn't let you know the name. Papa, nobody do my ding, nobody bought money, and canko. That is all the belief system and the conviction is.
Yes, and Tina, I am the same, be say, oh, but name the day, and same committed to ask for any beer. It is every two beer who is in line with the job. No, I say, train why I am the day. Now, you can't you cry. There has been recent, maybe what problem? The problem is, there has been recent vulgar, and I use the word vulgar, especially for people who criticize the government. So what you say, who criticize the government? Who beat me the cameras in no one cancel. Said we are Rwanda. In Rwanda, you will be a small kind. Yeah, agree. Oh, radio so in a trigger. Agree. But we see people making statements to the states. So make us say, I don't want to use the word, but sometimes it's insightful. Yeah. As people are more in line with the diaspora, then I'm more found.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying, and say, yes, we agree to disagree.
Yes.
And I am a Democrat by choice, not by accident, like my colleagues on the other side. They are in democracy by accident. We are more brother crowd, Munse then now say, yeah, socialist, and I say basa be because I believe in multi-party democracy.
Yes.
All over the world. I say it me buying be and koye kra na oye lempe no also to me exercise say wo fa what you know. But in all this no we are CBI see what fundamental human right, right of assembly, freedom of speech and all that. But you see where one man's right ends is there another man's right begins.
Yes.
And you know your diction has to be measured in all respect. Assembly awo kabi I should say hunsun so aso no kosen. Yet krom wan you see I had your best practices because we have advanced democracy.
Yes.
O kwanya say utimi obi bibi enya wo da wo ka ho ase. But not to the extent to double insult. Any violence in Sanya Manema. I think say that one we is alien to our tradition. Your boy MPP be we are singing no attend the dia ye kon no. And you may be a Ghana bia eye papa. Ewa aman yo mu ye ne de bai. First na ballot na first na card na ni ho na de to aba. First na ballot boxes na ye fe no pick na sum wom. And ya na de biometric nyina aba. Ye nua no mu nya kwan a Rollins crowd so aka se omo ye little twitch greedy bastard crooked monster. And that is how they insult to the brim.
So more former more party member Nyaho Tamaklo, so I'll give you a lot of names to the party members, you know. And I know Chester Rollins Sky, man penny Rollins Sky.
Agree. So insult, violence, wherever it is, no. Baby, Ebobi and media disagree. And now make us say, me
disagree, no. And I'm too bad.
Sensitization, education.
Yes.
You go see, no. Social media, no. And yet mainstream media, no. I find so be Joy FM will be graphic in that they can be controlled and checked.
Yes.
But this time because your National Media Commission, your National Communication Authority and all those places. This time of phone no they see it so.
Yes.
No come.
Yes.
No dear come.
Yes.
No you can't send you can't control the person.
Yes. Is it what to me control and I say it's factual we cannot control it.
We cannot because baby what baby.
It can be controlled.
Never. Akwana ko get to. And what time I didn't know their sanity.
Very controlled.
You know, but
if you want me to explain, I can explain.
Okay, yes, but where is it? Many of them grow more Kasasan.
Very good. And I make us say that the aspirants,
so the process is to sensitize them, educate them.
Very well.
Because
hamen. Recently we email me know cause we are met your email I'm sending my Facebook.
Okay.
You
Okay.
understand?
All right.
Because I send it to Facebook and I told Facebook say if you want to go to global, then you should be ready to understand every language worldwide. Because let me say, Facebook and now say making hateful speech.
Yeah.
Especially local brofun.
Very
they
indecent.
flag you. If you comment and comment it, no one try the you delete it.
Yeah.
But me so on TikTok kasano. So I send an email and we are the and I told Facebook say if you are ready to go global, be ready to employ people to understand every language. Because you kase bibe makro ni be bodako. Because the kind of things yet no. So as a government machinery to me say every phone be our IP address. Every Facebook be our email address. Yes. Every computer be our IP address. Anything na kromo ano opa bokron na for phone bokron e be trace wa be che we be our boy. So if government want to really trace, sabe me nyini say Facebook okoje Donald Trump phone and no block no. But in the office and you block no.
Twitter.
And you block no. Nigeria for Nigeria and we decided say ma Twitter ma Nigeria be. Then our government na ya fa ho. Cause yet now in the name of democracy. That could be say hey because ya to aba no in same be man kofo be kika man kofo be bufu ye. Anke ye nyame ne die nwa fifi akene country no.
I think
then ya fa
a bold step. Tama answer me say nya you know you started this council meetings, yes. Ghana Union meetings, you know. You go so ya call Cote d'Ivoire, ya call Italy, ya call Finland, ya call Denmark. You go so any aba US, you go so you run chapters in any those states. Ni nyina na say be church for first. On say it is better and more easier. Say over ni party say also you responsible, measured. And other steps are all the bay and say yeah the approach all the bay. Very wonderful. Yeah. Now by now so enya kwanya so be taking on to another step. But for us as diasporans, as directorate and your oversight responsibility or diaspora issues, you know. You say ma Ghana for so money ye nyina ye mind.
True.
We can disagree to agree in principle.
Of course, for crack.
Sir. So but any kwase kwaya ateni. Wo kwan say bibi nkoso wo Ghana wo kan.
Yes.
All right? Because of manpanyin no onye osorabofo. Oye nipa obetimi am making mistakes. Ministers betimi abeye mistakes. Legislature MPs be mistakes. Lawyers betimi mistakes and all that. That's why there are checks and balances. In the our constitution because in the wisdom of the framers of the constitution, omu say sane man betimi akoso. So kind the preamble na directive principle of state policy. Ghana, BPR, your responsibility, there's a way more money is there. And for me, and we here is key. Oko MPP constitution article 3D. Or say responsibility of a member. Or say you have to declare and defend the party's good name at all time. Into which American Ibia, or say God help America. Yes, sir.
Yes.
But why can't we say the same for our country?
Yes, God
but
bless our homeland Ghana.
Every time
I say I rise Ghana you.
You project it on my way as a cemetery. As a baby too ugly a place. Yes. But you find things happening in the country.
Which I know.
And America say even America is not an island. America is not a place is without problems. Young Bronze no. Yeah, Atlanta. No, Atlanta. That was downtown here.
I say Yazongo Ghana Estate.
Yazongo crap say East Legon.
No, make us say your places are.
Yes.
So, but one who be a bronze. Get to a picture.
No.
You are the impression is that so many things are happening in Ghana. Ghana is a nice places.
Yes.
Go airport residential now there. Who seek us house here, mommy.
Yes.
It depends on where you are. Your steps is good, but at the same time, we need to sensitize our people, educate them. They are law abiding. They have to be nationalistic.
Yes.
So, man who here,
yes.
Then say they can be a bad picture of our country.
You see,
portray so ugly.
Jonathan, na no see here na asem o kan ya ni say nkofo ka say OP lies na nkofo ni abre banti me nya abotre asem o kan say this is what it is. young man for nationalistic, patriotic enough, love the country and project the country properly. A bianisi at TIA, said the TIA, you may be a being in the Usuadi, yet Trey Adrian, and Ubian, Sabi, yet Tran and FNFS Yafa, Mabetna.
Ya give brain swat to me say
Swat as Ghana Hodo.
Monje tum. Ayatia monje tum. But we some Mazua. Monje tum say bia dewe enye. Just be straight. The corner on aka. Enya fina bia me last week I like that guy. MPP guy no ofri ayi buy no. And no member otimi jitum Eugene and manu nkoye. But yes, monya dem. Oh yeah, but they will stick for defend it. The party.
O question will be say
me mu say ye.
Ya
give me okay so what you assume na
o question will be say
me ba
me say mu say BC asem
me ba no before baby san say metia now see Omanu and Koye. What have you said?
Yes.
You have not said anything.
What said he? Oh, tell now you know. Oh, your party, oh, MPP. I'm out for comment. I'm out for church. I got blaming. I think you also your interview. As one man. I people want to come say for kind. I could find but to tell minister question.
No, it's not.
Obusan as no they or they fight.
You not sit here for calling names. Sifa Kanya MPP.
Oya MPP oya MPP just be straight
oya campaign member as much as
niba oya MPP ni prove
it's not
then it says
the more MPP the more evidence
no so
evidence you evidence
so you sit in America
studio ha aye studio ha aye gidigidi aye tete obi a che na adwen aye street talk obi a che na adwen anya atem de aye respectfully ye nche ya adwen respectfully ni ade omaje me pacho obi a mic off me pacho obi a mic off me sro obi a mic off Eugene me pacho obi a mic off Eugene me mo misa question wo ye koba bi on ma new topic na me misa question when ya kasa man small say kasa na kasa etebe move on me manim bisa me pacho ye moving on Queen, me person bisa Jonathan Mr. Jonathan question. But all question be bisa na me moving into the next question.
I want to listen to them.
Who question bisa? Okay, good.
Oh, also question.
Mr. Jonathan, me mani bisa question. Me mani bisa next one. Me mani bisa. Why? Mr. Jonathan, the truth in say na because I didn't hire because I think the security of the country is paramount. You should see with kaka. A statement no be ko make here sabe after na think say case no court ayachi obi aye hu say nya politically cry here den ye ha men no nyame apata na nka nkofo adwin bi ye o mo saa nka bi akro na ye den ebutu wajatum say yes there's a problem with that side and we should be nationalistic and patriotic enough which we need to work about certain things. Is it because it's in penifona more system no you people are not allowing the youth in the governance to say me be IT personnel mo employ nkola no IT personnel nkola mo mra mo na mo te computer say because me call politicians be page kra no mo imposi ade wo they are not ministers be on social media they are not even handling it properly and then mo ma the youth no kwan to even take affairs of such things say be akola we minister do afa akola brabe me social media handler handle me social media no join ka boso me 5,000 kra no dey twetwa no is there anything like that?
Oh, there is a lot.
Yes.
Yes, you see who say me ba no you went through my page,
social media it was beautiful
and I can tell you say me I manage my things.
Yes, and you are doing well.
I manage my
you are a young man so you know a young man.
Maybe I'm on the but I'm not young. Oh yeah, in that. Yes.
Okay. Sanosa.
She a lot of the ministers in government. Government as the seat of government. They are on Twitter, they are on Facebook, they are on YouTube, everywhere. Almost every ministry, almost every district. Yeah, well, yeah. Your issue has to do with Obia or US or Italy or yes, Anyamanu Diseni or Ghana. Say. Well, as I we say also
global to the
yes, exactly. We are patriotic citizen, we are Ghanaian, and you want to portray your country well. Some of the things you listen to.
I saw.
Exactly. of course, there are problems in Ghana, and you can say some of those things without necessarily inciting people, without necessarily insulting people. But jurisdiction, baby, and Ghana, in terms of our laws, I don't know. Meaning say some of those things
for
can
social
be
media. There's no jurisdiction.
Yeah,
It's cut across
exactly. So we only, as he says, we appeal to them. Say, look, you may have your political party. You want to champion their cause, and then if Ghana should die today, you will not be there. Your political party leader now will not be there. So they should first of all see themselves say they are Ghanaians, so that they don't do some of those things. Me, sometimes I listen to some of them, and the insult. My brother, you can make your point without necessarily insulting anybody. Leader, if you are never be here, we are. You know, we live with our parents. They do things. It's not everything we like. Right. But do you need to insult them before you make your point out to them? No. And that is where I see some of them, they are not doing it well. But if you follow, you see it's for a political purpose. Yes. People are behind them and doing some of these things. And it's best, and then be our opposition. You want to come to power, of course. So you want to use all means. But we want to move forward. Okay. And if there are laws we can use to regulate Sanyamanu. From what you've said, at least, Mr. Atefa, I'm sure it's a good feedback. Now you speak to people in government. But you see, if you don't also take time, no, they are gagging us, they are intolerance, they are this, they are that.
When Facebook take you down, Facebook will give you a vivid reason. I know. They will give you a vivid reason why.
I understand. I understand. But you see, the truth still must be told. We are still coming from a developing country. Nipa saying now, when Facebook takes you down, explanation they will give. Obi awomi village bi who understand say say government. We live in a country where every single thing is traced to government. Obi is government. You let Facebook even take down some of those people. They will tell you say Nanakufado. NOC say Nanakufado. Baumiano say. I am telling you. So it becomes a bit dicey. But I'm sure it's a good feedback from you. Yes. And I'm sure that maybe you push for
the next topic.
Just that the content,
the tonation,
and how the unmeasured the diction is. So intemperate. But the system is working. They are showing places. The bus moving on and other things. These are good things, sir. To me, they implement it.
Okay.
I agree, sir. Okay. It's a bagana. Okay. Now, people have to be more mobile in terms of so be in the queue for long. Okay. Railway station, subways, effectively running. These are things that they are showing to us and making everybody aware. Say, let's replicate this.
Thank you.
But there are places in the maybe 2 points the nature of my way. Yes. I went to Malabo, Equatorial Guinea. We are why never to me a car say President we grant and what for Equatorial Guinea. Who town doctor baby I want as a president on a picture Bowachi. We are why he said the country is being controlled, internet, everything. Yes. And it's not nice. It doesn't promote anything. And more mining economy. All right. And to me, in democratic dispensation, people have to have their own free will to do things.
Which I respect.
There should be kind of.
That's what.
Nobody is against them. Nobody is against them. Some of them, but I think say, "Come here, you kakra." Na insult ni film. Very nice. Very nice.
Yes. Eugene, Pacho, to question na yonko yedi.
Mr. Atefa, you be am question person. If I say a question is at times, you pay for no. Omonti asem. Like me say ebinu. I said ebinu omonti asem. E didi atem na ebimu pay. Omu say meba mama manu si. Ebimu say udi o matema and they push you omo. and the boom so dia or can in the polite year ebi mu tie ebi mu so mpe omon pe no debi tobo be say busa covid buy no yenya $1 billion every me boa over $1 billion.
$1 billion from
COVID. Like you know, you know, say be like airport or
chocolate.
Oh yes, 150.
Talking about the shot.
$150.
Put you no do what they mean to me.
Okay, says can you know? Okay, want to mean just $1 billion crap. Diana says can abino ye. Okay. Oba bonta beka bibia cho says can we out of COVID you know 150
rephrasing the question in here 90 say obu otifie question obeso obisa ne sache yeti hey you starting my me papa your mic is still on yeti abrochiri ye my 1,002 yes so you less than 70,000 annually ye ma obi 1,002 ye we and oba no ye less than 18 years and not 21 years ye ma obi abosu bibia $300 and not $250 when your child is minor more than 10 years I'm the 250 when you bro at when a child is minor 300 when you we are seeing it. You understand? And when you bisa say now then a government now you with sika e do coven ye the mind then a government A B C and here say o kan we are and here e person hu no kura e betima ko say okay yen ko website we
enko check
yen ka keke
anya ne ka say we say no thank you
anti first one no say man panyifo no say e bi mu person e di o matem I don't think say
no I
don't
understand
entina make say me say e bi no
na make say am yo no asore kura nya mi fi pinchen to be ba
so for ejimi make tell so wajimi so for ejimi wajimi
you throw your question
what be the question we so be answer you to ya mama say
etino
obe ya mama ka lo ta lobby wo
me ko try aka program be bako so unim be aka program be bako so
obusa question let's respond to it etino enya no kresa ni nyina ne se wo bibi kan wo be kan in the more polite nipa we say mo ahun am say I don't say aban no nipa na wo mu no I'm from different background no different culture ni nya nipa nyina obi won ma de obe kan simple a kire obi obeti ase no obi won ma won ti ase sa but you still have to make your case and make it more politely which me anya the same from it than say obedi atem. Secondly we can about COVID say COVID that commission put together that board and headed by Dr. Isiasa Remoni and I'm advisor to the president. I'm not manage Sawin. But the minimum say abaying so what they say we want to still compare. We cannot compare because far before COVID, Cromwell T Mutima handout. Kofo mo nyadwuma mpanyifo ne ade mo maduro ye mo esika hwe wo mo mo ma di sati AGB aban hwe wo mo ne ade even before COVID. Idea me person me who say same it means the same thing wo Ghana. It's me hwe nkofo. So
social security
you must support. I'm friend bibi food stamps
social security welfare
because ye mpanyifo ne bia nyini wo ho wo hwe wo mo sitem a
street ne mo nsema
we should be able to do that.
You all can mo nsema ma
no before beyond that no
see onyaya
yes
beyond that
at least what criticize what come bia onyaya
abantu dey so we are nyina Ghana was ranked as one of the best country which was able to manage the COVID so well. We were so applauded, we were so commended for that.
Yes.
The quite fast way, you feel COVID.
That even led to our president currently being
then benefit, direct benefit
don't bring
to people through MBSSI.
Yes.
Yaman sika support. Certain limit no untia.
Out of the 1 billion.
Yes, certain
senior
government gave support. The reason why it wasn't open is that we don't have a data as a country. That is why
that's the problem.
We see airport airport you remember will be $150.
Ghana you need data. Until say benya NIA no. never multi-purpose.
Please let me help you.
Yeah.
Dear Ukano. Me sure say omo seti fund special say we your COVID ska only for the purposes of COVID near my mi ba ma to mo so wait to go mi see mi ba oh and why a very specific say the ayeye airport you were private company I were airport about which one because that is what he's saying.
Okay, remember to after it says scanner
so wait
private company in Nigeria right
wait so no you wait
airport is in the government under
so take your time I will explain to you. Me see
US there you don't pay but UK
we don't pay COVID or not what you tell.
We call London. I paid.
Yes, a lot of countries you
pay.
pay.
You buy accounts. I'm going to buy the display. You say, I
don't want her to mix it up.
Exactly.
Okay. I buy throughout the COVID, you know, I buy Chadrian change you.
I know be any
no. You see, I'm make sure say.
Remember, Papa,
you wo no. Krone wo no. Ye ni be ase atimi bo aban no ye na dwuma ni ho. Entra aban da fa da tun hu say. E kwa ye ba so be hu say kwasi man ni wote ha.
Okay.
It's data. It's able to scientifically shown. I press it with a button to be able to know and have all. Remember, I'm 40 years. Omo say, Emma, Omo say, in Kokro, Omo say, US be able to generate that data, but we don't have it. Japan first in so through this assemblies, no. I'm a chair, and sorry, chair. I buy supported churches, to support, and for man loan for businesses through MBSSI loans. Yes. Yeah, man, for 80,000. It be 100,000.
Why your loans? So this is SBSS.
This was SBSSI. So this support came out of the government. And more we nya no. Anyway, buy nankasa more the man for. It was so huge. I boy airport issue they different. Like the he was responding to no. It was a different arrangement. So who took and say
can I please chip in?
Visa issues near there. I don't know you are buying. So you are responsible because it's part of your traveling.
Okay.
But
Mama, question could be fast.
But your business now. Because you're my loan, and you'll be on
about everybody cannot get.
I've explained that. People were made to apply.
Yeah.
And then someone apply.
But you don't have a data.
Yeah, so
how can you see say way
say even pono it's only data now what me apply now how about say so what is where
say abani ni data we who say way e wa ha ni we wa ha yeah, must all be apply hard copy and soft copy.
Let me explain.
So they are all
not to our listeners.
Yeah.
I think that this is what the government did during the COVID, no?
Yes.
Open website, your SBSS website.
Okay.
So if private
just go there and apply for it.
So you have to go there, and if you only
so
you want
many
it,
people benefit.
only if you want, because I remember even our celebrities, prominent musicians, and they are be applying. I'm your mom.
Busa na
no,
I want to add.
And with that.
Yes, I want to add. Apart from loans, I had demand companies, individuals. I buy to your electricity bills.
Yeah.
MI.
Water bill.
Water bill. Miba. COVID management. Unya COVID now mudi wako COVID center. It is a government that takes care of you. You don't pay a dime.
Yes.
Your nurses, your frontline workers. Yeah, obia you can say 50% salary increment
for 3 months.
Exactly. Income tax ni sa anyama. Missy, look. It is in Ghana teachers sat home for more than 6 months and they receive their salaries in full.
Yes.
Now, I say, I saw for no crack. I say, I affect it.
You understand? And me say like okay, through the district assemblies. Who call me page says here? You see me. Yes. You see me sharing.
I saw it.
Yes. You see me sharing hand sanitizers. those niyama yɛde aduane
now the one who see you're moving on to your quiet your time there
exactly yes ye be a school ye be a school
next your corner stop is your best abani amount
government ma ye be a school government ma ye be a school no all the JHS for cultural exams ye momu hot meal all the across omo ntua one city and you be say covid sika ye dey ayet these are some of the things of course law ni sa anyama no the way I can and from what he say he said because your data way difficult but and obedient me say that NSS and NBS me say me yes me say me brother apply be why not because the people who applied are so many. The money to give out is not limitless. Yes. And now omu in badges. And so those are the things during the COVID we've been able to do. Of course, as I keep saying, you cannot compare Ghana to America. The way the system has been built.
The system is working.
Exactly. And this thing has been done over 100, 200 years ago. And
now petroleum. Enra BBC wa Ghana. Enra right. And then
no 3 days ago.
Let say I think say many fear I see twice. I think say happened during the Pachoba Manusi. Yes, me more kind am obsa. And a petroleum guy day. MCDC and drivers and say higher. So what you say and for the first time during this your government, this MPP government for the 5 years in a row, this is the first time who say your friend is saying drivers I sit down demonstration and right having and school for school and me Ghana or school na heading. Is it that nkofo sunu na mum pese mu betie and there's a reason then tin na nkofo say taxation is petrol cost and so still mo say ye de yentie baby aye ton and na moton Jonathan.
Midasi. First of all, Ghana, ye nya crude oil.
Yes.
The aye nya wo no cannot feed Ghana. Enti exactly. Enti most of crude oil now for ye use to Ghana no ye import it. In determining the price of petroleum products e wo Ghana no, there were certain factors. Determine what do we call the prices. Me by no meeting say na MPP time am work opposition. Mu ye say na prices cost road na petroleum prices cost road. As we speak, is in line with the Amica concerning the harbor yesterday program no. All the taxes on government petroleum products in Ghana is constant. Have they been increased? It has not. In Ghana, mostly what determines when you the exchange rate. Say dollar ni cost anywhere, and the price of the crude oil in the international market. These are the two major things that affects. And it is me manage dollar ni ye, and now exchange rate ni ye. You can say about me affected because you find say me the 100,000 better crude oil world market. By the time I come, to me manage CDNT, you need about 120 and 150 definitely to affect. But as we speak, relatively, the CD dollar rate is constant. It's not running. The taxes too on government where government are buying Gino. And also you're constant. What is affecting the price of petrol? CCI Ghana. Yeah, the world market price the government doesn't have a control over. And nothing anyway anybody. But even in that, recently, government is some 16 pesos, 14 pesos be war. Some just to cushion the people. And yes. But the government taxes on it is 1 peso, is 2 pesos. So, and Ghana, no. So those are the things government did. But thankfully, as we watch the world price market weight price go down, and it will reflect at the pumps. I came to New York 23rd of November. At the time, Banu, now there is petroleum Yaman war. Yes. So the first thing I took notice of was driving through. I look at the prices.
Yes. Yeah.
As we speak, they have changed. Yes.
Are you talking about America?
Yeah, I'm talking about America.
Yes. Prices in the world. I didn't move me today. Maybe say in line of the question, they say the whole Canada just says taxes has been constant.
Exactly.
But the petroleum prices worldwide has been hit in a higher rate. Exactly. So moving on, say if I say petroleum and a car and your car for the Jumani idea, so it's in line. Say it way commercial. So what I say. Say it way na ye pesika. Na yeti media cushion bibi na ye nim say tie ngofo use even toll boot or kaswa nkwa toll boot sika ye free kaswa toll in a day betimi aboa am ya subsidize bibi kakra okay ne yengi sika ne fan subsidize most mo twa toll boot mu ene mo ngi toll boot biom me wa no drivers ko ya na use toll boot no they are jubilating here but crying here it's had na mo sustain toll boot no okay let's generate some funds from toll boot to yen fan ko she baby it's all about management.
Yeah, so
drivers never ask a toll booth in free.
Yeah, and nothing I see. If you look at the toll booth, traffic cause most of these are roads. In a year, the money we get on the toll booth is 78 million.
I don't know how get a traffic or toll booth.
Uzi.
I don't know why do you think there's traffic on that?
No, because Uber stop it. Yes, cash.
So why don't we now go in technology?
So yes. So that is another. But even if you look at the money we generate from the toll booth, if you look at the money we generate from the toll booth, 78 million CDs in a year, to compare to money we need to do the roads are, I can say over Ghana no, some of the roads are, and nothing I see, ye and we free, so that we will get something from the ye levy.
Yes.
You understand? And government has to sit down and think. One city, meanwhile, it's creating problems. It's creating problems. Motorway. It's creating problems. Baby autobus all over Ghana. Meanwhile, look at what we get. And here and where free. Now you something. You bet me substantial amount of money so that we'll be able to do some of these things. But even with the demonstration and sit down demonstration. And this is the difference between MPP government and any other government. They were called to the Jubilee House. Me sure say you heard that.
Yeah.
Government had discussions with them.
Listening government.
Yes, it's a listening government. In some time, omu yes we no. Obi see then omu kan. Omu say you to me here park your car. If you think the kitchen is too hot for you, leave. And yes, Anna, they told us. But MPP government didn't say that. No.
If I say 11 and then Mr. Carlos ADINKRA say, so we shall not say we to taxes now. May use momo.
Yes.
To me,
no.
The same thing I work in.
Or see, ADINKRA see.
Yes.
It is only the people who do the momo who pay.
Yes.
So if you don't want to pay,
don't use it.
You don't use it.
It's not good. They're the same thing. There's no difference.
No, but listen. So I am saying, government called them.
Yes.
Go earlier government there.
Yes.
And government among said they should reduce the prices down further.
Yes.
Which they have done.
Yes.
Me sure say no social media.
Yes.
Okay. It is official. I'm talking to you.
Social media. No,
it is there. It is there. No, it is 6.7 from 6.9.
Yes. There are people who do research when they want to do research, when they want to find out the truth.
Yes.
Now, say they are kasa they jaka simbi. Or say majority, or say car driver say technology. Or say drivers say you piano nim reading now. Yaka say no, you for you switch between jaka and jaka. I say no 5 into ya. And now so
yes, of course.
It's now capture number. Sure. So even when you are sebe anymore, you are illiterate, you still pay. So why can't we do such a thing?
We'll get there.
And NIA card. And I say that is why we are hurriedly working on this.
Exactly.
So President Kufuor started NIA no. And Yanum etwa
and somebody say
Yano man to us with you
so that is why we are doing
so and it doesn't take a day. It doesn't take a day for you to finish.
Somebody's in
every
district in Ghana has an NIA office. Yes. You see, every district in Ghana now has NIA officer. They will continue to register people onto the national ID.
Yes.
And see, so obviously, now wait for you now. We don't use a year to finish that.
Card na kasa price. I be multi-purpose. We drive license be same.
And then
be more diaspora high. And be offer NIA card na. Unto have visa fee. No say o de na musa. Say they be American. Uber Ghana.
Because you are Ghanaian.
Yeah, register for Ghana.
Yeah, they will come here, come and register the diaspora.
Really?
Yes.
No, I'm saying, say, okay, they don't need to go for visa, to go pay for visa and other things, visa fee. You have the card, and the card give you access to travel. These are so the things.
No, they all can say. No, me want me card as we speak. I cannot use it.
Yes.
They all can say
yes.
It will be linked in such a way, says Ukita Okada to identify you as a Ghanaian. You don't need a visa to come to Ghana. That is what he's saying.
No problem.
But you see, as it is, Ghana,
yeah, you do.
Yeah.
So, and I don't you pay for that?
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
So that's what I'm saying, that the card will give you access. Not too long.
That is all citizen, when your citizen on your visa.
Because of Ghana,
Ghana need you. Ghana also what visa no. On the year, me a foreigner. So me bout me come out me get. No, I don't say. But more green card in there, you know. No, there's more Ghana straight.
You are dual citizenship and all that.
Then you say dual citizenship, you be allowed.
No, it's on. We are working at. I don't say see an court.
Men can dual citizenship.
No, it will be regularized.
You are saying something else. Can I chip in?
That's the correct thing. I don't know.
I don't know you person be saying. From why it me say we also get a green card.
Okay.
We also use Ghana passport.
Okay.
It's no me call Ghana and once me ticket.
All right.
Straight to Ghana.
And your green card assembly account.
Na me back me jump.
Yeah.
We get a Ghana passport, right? It's na me green card.
Yeah.
Me call Ghana and once me ticket na me the me call.
What they call?
Na me be citizen.
Yeah.
Na se me nya kwaje blue ADINKRA American passport na. Me kwa e was me kwaje visa. Na no administrative person wo kire say se nyame ya adom na se me create American citizen kro na me get national me get ID.
NIA as a Ghanaian.
Na se me get bia na say makoye citizen okro bia so kwa so France am get no ko ade. I say
we are Ghanaian. You show your card.
Exactly.
You show your card and he will give you access and
It's still the same now.
So that kind of
it will act as a ye passport. Let's
difference but no, it's still the same now.
Now the issue with dual citizenship. Abani Guswa or say Obama Muamwo diaspora no benya. That's what you are talking about.
Yes.
Having other nationality, dual nationality and all that. And yeah conclusive.
Yes.
What I say, no, what government is trying to do is say, Obama NIA card no, abaye more effective and usable.
Yes.
Some more hand betting your mama to me in a baby.
When in a sense say.
What I say?
Yeah. But I think say this is what panelists for the women share dance.
okay.
It's on my bank Chebiano, NIA for
a citizen.
Yeah.
You can either give in your passport, right?
Mm-hmm.
What your passport, American passport.
Passport, that's it.
Minimum go for beyond that, so the Ghana passport.
Yeah.
American passport.
Yeah.
But person, the Mr. Tifa person chair saying, I do not get the Ghana card.
Also, American.
No, you enjoy Ghana passport, no. No.
See, they can answer. I see you can give.
They have American passports, they have Ghana passports.
Yeah.
And they use both.
Yeah.
You go Ghana or the Ghana passport. American now or do line now. Once you're a citizen for life.
No, they are not.
No, they are American passports.
Yeah.
Some person say which is legal. which is and no you do want to get ID card now.
The
same procedure now. Size I don't know
no says for now no.
Yes.
The NIA card no. My on first so ukuta Ghana passport. So as a Ghanaian, who come back to Ghana, what happens?
So who can now a citizen? I saw quite visa.
So you know more the card would knock off that you know. Emma unya
no, Obedi visa because ukuta American
passport.
Sure. But ukuta Ghana book there, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
You just go.
You just do it your passport.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. In your passport, Obedi visa.
Ghana
so passport.
It means that more dual citizenship. Omono with their card, no. They will not even go for visa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same thing. That has changed.
And I'm saying, sir, we are ukuta American passport.
Now
ukuta Ghana passport. Now you're Ghanaian.
Obedi visa.
What it means is once you get the Ghana card,
yes.
Once it's
it give you some access to do.
Nothing has changed.
So
Yeah.
The whole thing.
I give you
I
access.
think we can make some
It
progress.
give you access. And again about Ropa. And also another okay. And also another refreshing news. NTBR is and also on pipeline. Mom Kromano, Konongo Kayane, Dr. Guati, Usu, and a court. I'm a high court, easy. The enjoying on come out with the modalities for implementation.
Yes.
Namia, no more formal committee at that level, putting together all the stakeholders. The general secretary and member on that committee. Oman nama we are best practices. And TBI, we are looking forward to 2024. Ropa bet me part of our election week. In that, you know, we don't need to even travel to Ghana to be part of our election processes and the nation building proper, because you need to be able to vote and be voted for. And that right now, the right inalienable right as Ghanaian, no, edimu. And then so about where she said, NTBR so Ropa no so beba.
Okay, I have a question. Mpacho, my sister is asking, say muye noa, na say wo ba, na say your citizen, can you still use Ghana passport and bring it? Say we change card na mo be no say we are citizen na wo kwa wonje visa, right?
The card will super.
It is a wo sa buy because remember wo sa ba chroma
American passport. So you can
it's the same.
Yes.
No,
it's the same.
What that means is the NIA card
the same
now
because
now
there's a difference between passport and a Ghana card. Yes. Right?
You understand?
But once you get Ghana card, it serves as a passport.
Yes.
So that's why it's not the
all
same.
what my panelist is saying is that's the purpose. The purpose of
That's
the
a
passport
Ghanaian.
and card and all
Yeah.
serves the same purpose as a person who is living in the diaspora. It's
As a Ghanaian, yeah.
But the difference, they say this one is a card, this one is a book.
It's a book.
It's a book. What you say?
So
It
we
is going to be
Alright.
difficult. It is so I'm working.
Yes.
From 2024,
Enti na make I say now.
how far will the Europa discussion?
Akona nim say committee no aba na say omo ba Washington. Ebe metro ho no Maryland, Virginia omo be share meeting. Omo guso meeting Ghana Council na ade. Committee no at all levels, all stakeholders, civil society organization na ade. Omo hwe ekwa so ebenya put together the data. So the NIA card no makes it more easier. You understand this time as a Ghanaian. Then you are looking at where the venue, how to do it, because now for the presidential election it makes it more easier. You will not struggle to do it. For the parliamentary, you know. So they are looking at all these processes to fine tune it proper. And check Europa nebeba. Now mamu amo hano so no. Matuaba.
Because you say to
Yes. And the idea we here aban kwa aban na dey buy. It's our brainchild, President Kufuor na dey buy, because of the love we have for the diasporans. Say monso no baby amu bia no mo beka aban because to aba baby amu bia no so no the whoever the government is no ebe more this thing to you. Yes. You are serious with you. Yes. And then we'll be listening to you more. It's in your day pussy akwe anima. You know me na you bohu dewro na you hwe kwan enche
programs manager phone
right.
Everybody is calling me here.
Sanity. And I'm no night is Zion.
Your programs manager. Director. No, I don't have it. Kawadrin, why? Programs manager Kawadrin. omojo so
yante hwe wonkwa na wote
hwe say yante hwe ti ma me from back to see why but friend other line so enti patona and Europa no so
enti no me ka say committee no on say tama you know court no ma ruling no nanka it was towards the 2020 elections but because of that eniema yesi no on arrangements eniema yesi hwe data yesi hwe venue yesi hwe sanema na electoral commission eso sanema na ma we nyina no ntino ena ma akachire kakra bia omuguso the committee ni yadwuma as much as I know and I'm aware no ebeba so na mo so mato but the essence is to give you that kind of the right recognition as Ghanaian here some so mo beto aba na machire madwini yie etu abambone na mato aban papa so oh mo ja abambone ni wo Misrim sana na aban papa na obodwuma no na mo toa no so
ene ye pese etu bi kan ya
ntino nto aso no ehu hia say nipa e born ho mode na ni mu edu na ma pagya no ntino that's why for mo hu hia mo hia the reason why Europe ya de edo ye kom because yes as a party ya de ye buy yes aye biem 4 years 8 years running NDC and from Sanka
I should put your words I should trust your words say Europa be back to 2024
the process is on the committee is working na ekwananka ye hwesenka 2020 it should have been passed 2020 but because of the data but thankfully NIA card na aye no ebeboa
ebe cover everything
so kutado one say we no need to struggle we Ghana ni you know you know you see one mo na say wo de ashim
correct
na ama bibia so akọ the
Mr. Jonah o bi kafa Europa no
I think once is in charge because they won't be here say more and more outside you need to vote because if you look at the remittances eba Ghana more and more outside scam the Ghana to run the business and economy of Ghana. It is only proper say you must also have a voice as to who runs Ghana. Who call other African countries they are diasporan citizens. Yes, they do it. And to me support it. Me sure say the way all can maybe 2020 crash and yeah COVID this and anka things could have been
very good.
So I support it.
Did you a question maybe about Europa? The bonito na young corner topic so yeah brand ya be.
That be but my question beyond said DC.
DC question.
DC but also that your former DC or
Ningo Pram.
Yes.
And I said DC so a government appointees.
Of course.
Yes.
The question is if say Bianca sorry men taking the person and yes to say we sanka wo ye adwuma na ye ya sanka government no be mo ayde ato aso ebiem so why say government no you flow side another
personal question
that
no I'll answer
only time say make
I'll respond to you
me this is to
personal
yeah that's what me me say this and yeah
you want me say I obey
you no
me ba me check
okay no you finish.
It's a democracy
of course
so government appointed na be say adwuma no minim reason ko I want to find out also your former GC government ayen e say be adwuma me ye adwuma no koso a government enjimi nye den enflu odmenti menya we send this the opportunity e be metima head mebusa o Ebia due to one minim reason ko
me that
very personal but mama na
the cash for money answer
I want to answer I'm okay
it's his choice
yes. Of course me I answer yes. Me see DC appointment the prerogative of the president.
Thank you.
Like the we are all appointing ministers
yes
or none of it me I can say oh nipa we me the ni ko ha ana we 2017 or appointing me no. Well, mommy reason say me appointing you because of ABCD.
yes.
2021 or appointee will be fufu. Yeah, fan is on the coach. Our bobo. Or any selection. First off, ni based on the formation of person no on him say I am the best person for this.
On more national issues.
Every second half no of Philly say another person should come. And media to me, as for my job, I have done it as I'm supposed to do it. Meaning say, Juma, at least the major players we work with as chief executives are the chiefs, assembly members, the youth groups, party people. I can say on authority say me got 2 paramounts in Ningo and Pram. The 2 traditional councils have written a letter in support of me. The NDC as a party have thrown their weight for me. MPP as a party has thrown their weight for me. Assembly members say they want me to be reappointed. But it is the prerogative of the president. Knowing what he know and knowing what a person and that is the answer for you.
Both oh, come on.
Now, yet we didn't come out, said a bell because I have topic when I
come on. This is no interview. I always tell you that. Interview as some do mobile. Young Kasani about for they are friends.
So okay, and just tell him say be a
oh.
Topic. Come on. Let's go on security. But question.
No.
Okay. But you on security. Because I think say recently there Sebi Nkofo hu there koso Ghana. Nkofo bought Dampare abaso. Say Dampare there has been changes near the Enekrama say MP for Inshiaso. Em say Enekra ya kotam no.
Driver.
Yeah.
No.
Onye on driver. Bekrati timem krana MP for drivers cry intimi nchom. Enti match MP driver. That means we are moving heads near the but still there are concerns.
Yeah. Yes,
December baby kronimu ayehye.
Meme there.
Boga for oba.
Meme there.
Foreigners oba. What is the security arrangement?
Okay, meme they have the power somewhere you can be person ban here. Any foreigners intrusion and I said capturing or taking over the country. Menye xenophobist. But I love every human being menye racist. But here the kind of certain rate Nigeria for boy taking over the country and the way their posture and disposition towards crime rate in Yamana as a shop because first no na enye con do se Ghana for emma etimi ye na maybe Ghana for Ghana eni many be e cost sisia no enye wo hwe friend saying ayi omo ye scam abeye fashion part of
internet
so obi me ka say me fraudster me scammer ena ye mai omo no ma jaw omo ma jane ko
any administrative for your reason before.
Yeah, so security I'm talking about security.
Yes.
So as much as the police, the national security, I know they are up to the task. They are doing so well. But I see because of the ECOWAS protocol, other neighboring countries, adjoining countries, have the right to move in. And now more ones say, I want to get them that kind of name adoption is Boko Haram.
And kidnapping.
Many of them are coming. Now the rate of mobile because of omo adwuma omo die no omo just got to buy our lands. There are so many places in Nigeria for now as you see down on the high Ghana for. And lands another thing they are taking over. And it's a come to ADINKRA security wise.
Yes.
Omo bokro no wian kofo jijin kofo cars. He say una maguta mobile phone. We ga mete ajiga no. It's go hono una no bia obi kuta fresh bench no wagina na bia ladies bia frozen kuta o ma mo de yi no so me pe address we my yera na ufa phone ma me nyako obi kuta Mercedes Benz kama no oji phone na tracker no ko. Yes, they are coming at you different strategies.
Keep back one so a very dangerous part.
So crime rate no na because of this na abani born home to contain them. But by me, my proposal is that, as I've always said, let's say, Liberians and those, MY. Security or minimum, throughout your ports, all the various entry points now, all minimum, the government is up to task. Countries are joining countries or two good name, and I want to Nimana who ye be na nsuo so kama the navies are up to task we hear from saying military for air force for so no the government is working very hard. The security are very active. The military, the police, the prisons, all of them are working. Asumdwe Ghana, but these are some of the areas and if you say they can't want from ye
okay, thank you very much.
It is not too BBI perfect. But I think this government is on track.
This government is on track.
Sure.
With the security.
As far as security is concerned.
Okay. Mr. Nigo, I'm say former DC, Mr. Nigo, Mr. Jonathan, and Mr. Oda Obeng, call voter honomono. It's more than a ben kakra. It's a question me because I think say there are more than 100 routes unapproved routes to the country. Yeah, them say recently me say ya chinkrophobia crowd e wo honom because unapproved. Now, adibi akoso ache. Ya to border no die, enso nkofo ba na eba, nkofo kwa na yeko. Now, yeah,
that's a good question.
Now, I'm fine. Is it because ye jam sa? Yes, security no. And some of Mr. Tefe Kenya say foreigners in the country are even doing things illegally more than
they're even doing better.
And they are doing this illegally and now becoming richer in the country.
And influencing our bad influence on our people.
So what is the plan for it? Is it because yet being unapproved yet being
me sure say it's been a challenge for a long time. But we are kind of me sure say with the new security couples in the helm of affairs, it's a challenge. You see, I keep saying something, say, a developing country, these are some of the issues. Ubenya. You know, I think there was a time I was reading, I think America and Mexico, on border they were even having issues.
Yes.
Exactly. So, we have a lot of unapproved routes from a flower entering into. And I know there is a challenge. But government is doing its best to see to it, say, even you see unapproved routes into the Wakra, who flash them out. Because I'm office, dissect meeting and the immigration. Now, I'm for more information. But sometimes too, I also want to say, the citizens themselves. Say, and person Ghana no and trust. We must also say we shouldn't follow money. Because some of them help the people to come. Ghanaians no. Some of them to come. Some of them so omuba because omuba be renti. Ghana ni pese because we see obema higher way until the bemano. And they do all manner of things. But the security can work and work it effectively. Say more information. And we should be looking out for some of those things and give out the information for the security to work on.
Okay.
From time to time, Yeba Abaimo from 2017, in terms of logistics, in terms of Nyama, Yama both the military, because don't forget, say, Ukonov say these how do we call the extremists? These Boko Haram, they are trying to infiltrate into Ghana, and we are on alert, and we need to support them, give information to the security. We shouldn't aid the people to come into our country and come in.
The bottom line is about unemployment.
Security, yes.
Unemployment is a national security. It has become a
very
global,
threat. It's a big threat.
Global security issue.
Yes.
Nipano, I say they will find way for the idle man. Yes. You know, that is why this government are taking it upon itself to absorb the unemployed, teaming unemployed young people. Offer what mejumu no try to bet anyone. Now my says unconform bedroom. School call because many of the young people are almost streets. So it's when I'm gonna do one sir. They bring an opportunity to go to school. And you know, with time because sir or one
estate won't. That is street with them. All street is open.
Oh, I'm saying do one any
okay.
Oh, first na nipa mo to doctor ni ma uko una makrasis ya nyesa nya do because be na ko na omo opportunity because from the junior level JHS no mun to me opportunity to go
to unemployment
security government has identified that and working towards that.
Thank you very much. Queen, part of question be on the security, no. Eugene, what question also be on security, no. Okay, now let's move on to
you woman the woman.
Yes.
Because no matter what, the panel, the horse is not giving me chance to now. HPP last week and today too.
You asked
no.
We are ready.
I said
you are ready to respond.
Yeah. But it repeat last week and today too. It's not an interview. No, it's not interview. It's not interview. When we say me straight, I'm a straight person. I'm a fakey.
That or you won't say anything.
No, me be fakey. Only me. What you say? I don't say me should be me shaker. That's it.
All right. Okay, now let's move on. Let's move on. Let me say unemployment is absolutely a security risk. Definitely, because I mean to one me also cannot cause a fraud near there because when you say in Ghana young girls don't now going to hook up. Very true. Going to because yes, but see see ejumani ni ho now fear the free SHS aba which seven go for we school e be ejuma ho apart from that MVT are insano ejuma na come expect say be free SHS no na give free MVT
can we free
vocational school free all vocational schools
government give them tools
including the private one.
Oh no. Now how can government pay for private?
The private, how many technical?
Nah, there's
so we don't pay for private.
Yes.
It's like the pay for
all them and Sanujuma vocation here, you know, it's free in the country.
Obia Oko vocational technical school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Government vocational technical school. Ghana. Free.
Because you pay on pole.
And as we speak,
yes,
government put up about 10 state-of-the-art such facilities across the country to train people in vocation and technical skills.
Yes, because if the country wants to move from taxation to industrialization, I think that is the only
we
way
need skills. We need
the
people with
labor.
skills. Yes.
So the finance minister and the kind
exactly.
We need skilled labor.
Exactly.
It is a most or honomo dia. Then I'm here. They show. To say me 20 be a makusuna tibo e vocational school me we. Then I ban they.
Yes, of course they are supporting them. And nothing even this living.
Yes.
The one of the major, let me say two things are yes. The major one is the road network, and the second one is the business support and entrepreneurship. You understand? And the government has realized if we need to move way, and we've been indoctrinated in a way. Those days who were primary school, who were SS, we are better than doctor, lawyer. All those things we don't normally mention the skills, but after the say look, if the country need to move forward, the skill development is key.
In addition to that, once the first we technical school now progressing, Abaya converting all polytechnics, I know technical universities. The essence is to give them another additional value to be able to progress. Now, more knowledge to help. Because you hear assembly about BMW is in Ghana, all of them, and they are going to employ all these people to work. So it is a bigger plan of government here.
It's not an event. It's a process. So we are on the process. We'll get there.
Okay, very good. Also, what can say is here BMW aba, VW aba. It comes to the industrialization. There are a lot of companies. They do industrialization. But I say. Say mami use it as kantaka as a na kami hu ye na kantanka wo ho ye ya empower no ya empower to the state say even crown police forecast ni ade nyina
over jubilee house aban ko ato kantanka 4x4
na NIA me away
I'm supplying information.
Yes,
kantanka even jubilee house about to cast no a number of them are ojusu sisia what I say ojusu pickups nema. And there's a link, and that there's the directive said many of these government departments and things so also buy from it for their activities and what have you. And there's a serious link connection between government and Kantanka. the chief of staff has ordered, and it's there. It's there. He says, yeah, we can cross check and as get anybody to check. So it is. We hear a pharmaceutical industry near that. As NDC government give them support. This government is continuing to help them, to also resource them, fund them to be able to work. Any other areas identify businesses in Ghana. Yeah, it is important. Any the most important of it at the DC level. I one D, one F, of course we are try to change and transform our raw materials in that state. Because since Godisberg economy, you tam cocoa na yes we paka chocolate kura when you be ubeko Brazil na chocolate the Ghana chocolate no more ubeko and so you buy ya and you buy cost so I say oko gumwa you see I saying juice
eco
juice come if you are mocha e be ade ba ko na bi e betima challenge so I know say more papa no so mo to if employed a lot of people are omugusu amoye many areas oko abe they are in my district kwani I bring me ade their factory setup omo ya abe na omo export ni niema ngo red oil na ade and it is say uko Ghana cha
anything in this budget 2022 budget as part of industrialization you perceive create a lot of ejuma ma youth anything na niama ye work companies e work Ghana
sure
yi sa 50% how do we call it duty whatever yedima Charlie, I forgot the term. Unim say like before then, government ama imported some we say udiba what's the term? Some 50% way year for you. So that Nyama ye Ghana no, they will be able to do in Ghana. To say poultry say. We have the potential of doing that. Ceramics, tiles, the local way, and nothing that is happening between the AGI, the manufacturers and the importers. But you were about 30 products. You feel say you were competitive advantage. You bet me you were Ghana to create jobs for the youth and people in Ghana. And it is in the 2020 budget.
Last question on industrialization. You do a question on industrialization. Okay, now let's move on. Your last question, you say you quite final one. Hey, you say, yeah, you take Ghana 1 2. Yes, and Nisika. Yes, and Yomako
Ghana.
Yeah, you take Krumwano. Yeah, Yomako Ghana pa. You talk Kaka, yes, can you talk near the Ako? Yes, can contain near the Ako. And so see your corners, you could ya. A yan and why day. And what day? Your best stressing, yeah, I know they'll be in with me. A book no matter me could do quite great because I era. Mr. Remo. And then I fire port. You boy say I say port is BBI electronic payment near there. But still there's a problem at the port. What is the government doing about it?
Yes, the mechanics are far better. Far better as he used to. First I go queue near Maniamano. It's in the rate at which it's at a faster rate, and it's encouraging. I say abano as much as I would say yes I'm it's better. The only issue has been that of the duties. Depending if you say I was so near the and still the government is looking at it. I say duty near that in there. It's also the case. You know be no the name be bad. Aya money research. Na mo say Kaya Odi Bay, a over age and look at the duty fair check. Is there the GRA that they have the those things in their website near that day? We want what the can't be doing more. Now I actually because of age. Your money duty depend no complaining. So by second share and so now they back. We could even as well even say we the back M1. So if you say yes no Ghana Council no has to also do more by helping us to also as much as we in our meetings to also give supply more information. But to be honest with you, for the clearing issues at the port there, it's awesome. It's better.
It's far better.
It's better.
Okay.
It's better.
But
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
The duty in the end they too much.
Yeah, no, make one.
Say omutimi be found because obi kra ka say obeche sit ni krampa dia because of the duties need no we giant.
There be no there. On say omo dey donation in say money ban. Okay, right.
But your microphone. Yes.
Antina take over no.
Yes.
Import and export. Ejuma na me Ghana.
Okay.
Na ejuma me san ye okruma.
Okay.
Nti question bia meet me handle.
Okay.
What o say obi ka so be Chelsea bia.
Like o say donation say na me kind na uncle kind no. Fanny says it's here me kwa no. Me kwa che me buy donation ko.
So orphanage be.
37 hospital. Oh. What the kwa duties no, and I know I'm talking from obia minim na odi nyoma kwa odi ko che hospital na odu onum no duties na mo de bo on issue odi be che munji crampo na but they still charging the duty no odi ko che ekrofu for so.
Thank you, we online nti me ka some we.
Okay.
Sister be raise this topic no say some also kufo.
Yes.
Ekonya nyoma bi de baga na ma duties nti odi nyoma na na jam so oboa de katika challenge system so oboa enya no kore on proving cham say sanity.
Okay.
So wonya nyoma wo pese odi nyoma che Ghana wo de nyoma no ko che country bia ya should am to Ghana.
Okay.
There's a process. Your friend be exemption madam for be your friend believe maboni din but me na is argument na che your friend believe.
Okay.
On him, yes, argument. Me chance say, I say na omoko omo de nyoma ko che Ghana for ex police officers be omoko omo de nyoma ko che mo ko ya duty omo intimate ya hun sama bebe mo ko me say masa enya no kre. Say wo de nyoma ko che Ghana, wo de nyoma ko che obi e wo Ghana. First of all, why na wo de ko che say wo de brand me ibo. Ah me organization na say me personal way nti e bia no maji meton. Nti eno no e be ka just say to ya duty.
Okay.
But an organization ebia yam fan say what they call orphanage. What they call orphanage orphanage in betre letter.
Okay.
Emma what they akọ. What the letter no call customs are. First eco ministries. Na ministries I issue letter you for an exemption.
Okay.
So we issue say exemption now. What they call customs for habwa. Sa nyoma no relief items. Won't you do it also?
Okay.
Tax free. Won't you do it also?
Okay.
Ubeyi. But mama nchewa ade aya na ewo system no mu. Ye mu bi mu. Ye nka no kre.
True.
Ye be ka che ose nyoma ye de kwa akwache ebia osu orphanage. Me use omo keke. Nye se bia bi bisa.
I know.
And I say ebia o de emfa say
example.
Mikrom orphanage.
Okay.
Ye friend Mikrom orphanage. Ye de nyoma no kwa akwache Mikrom orphanage. En nyoma no be kwa akodu Ghana no a Mikrom orphanage be trelete akoya bibie wie no. Ye mfa nyoma no nko Mikrom orphanage. Na me makotwa nyoma no.
Yeah, that's all.
Eno so sisi bebre.
Until
next time bia customs are na so obi aya investigation akon say san nyoma na nko Mikrom orphanage. Oh bibia mba ha. Last month bia mfa say October no eno bia mba na ma free san go there bibia san ma. Okay. We san go for the same thing but so the bread Mikrom orphanage. No go for let the bar. You be deny you.
Okay, because first I'm going
to just tell you can.
That's few minutes there kwa
there are places but me your office of the president your department director for diaspora office.
Okay.
Almost say uko hono ma headed by Kwesi Abebio. Okay. Uko na ye foreign affairs as you know the president ya be send help to help the diaspora. Uko hona also help you facilitate it. Ombe boa Emma wa go to the application. Okay. Now the issue is about the abuse. Any diversity. So when you la pasa, that's the headquarters of Sane Maneman. Omo di ba bebre na beji exemption pe no de go oton. Bicycle, best name, and near bebre no mo ton. Enti no say the osika we investigate because we apply through an institution, an organization. Nti omo so kwachi kwahwepe. Omo say I don't know why one koton what ton one fan ko che ni pass mesia. Then now
okay,
it's been a bit difficult because the process of going through double checking
but okay but hereby the case how about say unfan ko orphanage Ebia me who say crisis bi no. They need some
so
of the things.
You need the town, the traditional authority. They can
I
write.
say okọ na akọ hwe de. You know okro no man I say. Okay.
Because once you are donating,
you put somebody
because
there's
a recipient.
Okay.
Who the koche will be. Until enye vacuum obi wo ho. Nipa na ma letter. It could be a traditional authority, it could be organization, it could be
church.
It could be
church there. I know say most of the church is there. Omudi attached. I'm talking about the individual.
Office of the president, diaspora office. Yeah, they can help you to do that. Apart from say unya omoba chiro kwan abapa so meboa wo ma bibia wanya exemption now dia ba.
Senior, based on sa we ya na yaka no. Obuwa like what the normal no kono all the koche ebia oban no hospital bi ebia men but panyini bi wa ebia owo say okosi ni so anam say bia be de be che no every must be a time there are some truth in it kakra bekum was it maybe percentage bi well maybe percentage
and they are accountable once any open no I say it's for you can also expose that person.
Okay.
Yeah, you can expose that person because a criminal. There's no way nobody nyanka sika.
Because me radio station be mind blow free America ya no ko check hospital beds need do say. Also ko no oye sinu oye senior da bi ona o ke no o do onya time me take Ghana ho. Okay. Me take Ghana ho e bia emra no bi enye fast. E bia betima ya.
We Ghana council ha. We member.
David
to join it. Sunday morning, you know, report to my leadership. They will get to
senior. Final question. 2024 about one. More winning, more retaining one LED MPP.
The answer your party no. Medical can say election machine. You believe in deliverables. You believe about soon Ghana for. You know, but we have power. And Sunday what to me our bem. So we are mindful. Say you better take part in it. Now on the party. Calendar, political calendar. You are two about from the base polling station on the 18th. You are Kokumasi Stadium. Near Koto, annual delegate conference. That's the highest decision-making body of the party. You know, if you are the motions, but resolutions, amendment. Me na me external branches for you know so. You 23 branches. You know, your conferences, your motions, near ma. You the church party no. You say you know into a bar na. You are no Kumasi. And where again, we are talking about communication outfit of the party, intelligence gathering research. You mean me and my and a president, general secretary, the most affable young man, general secretary John Bodu. He was in Upper West to train the party people and also say the communication. He can't for you say press conferences. They start training from constituency, regional to national. Na party for all communicators and I a very sharp research outfit of the party. Any Sunday man until the party no ejina brane na ye kire say ye no ye sum Ghana for first na bato no de e ntwaso you know say nya du ho no ma whoever leads us is not a big deal whoever leads us the party first what is here the sanctity of the party tradition has to be protected so we are not looking in so indecent hardly about who is leading us and then they do on my beto aba if it be National Delegate Congress that will come 2023 ya kwa tuaba ye beyi Franka Tuni no bekuta MPP osoro Franka no pa kase pa ne nyina edine
for final question na me ni we na mama remarks government here to see customer percentage over 100% of money say
about 85
over money 85 then moving on
85%
chairman we find the government with the governance of more man over percentage of money say
but before me ba ono
yeah
omo to abama Nana Akufo-Addo 4 years afa na ye all we ni first year enti all those say be call election 2024 our main mandate is to serve the good people of Ghana say these 4 years are they are be yom say ye no ye mo mu ye exactly na ya build ye exactly edru sa time as he said NPP is a democratic party. Anybody who offer himself or herself, so person will lead the party. No? The delegates will go to a conference and I best select you.
So Mr. Doku, currently are buying to super money percentage.
Yes, so if you look at yes, if you look at who government percentage, you cannot just give a mark just like that. Oh yeah, exam sir. You are giving a mark based on your answers to the question. And we are manifesto
performance.
So we look at what we said in our manifesto and the deliverables and the Bema.
So according to your manifesto,
according to
our government saying.
No, we just finished with our first year.
Yeah, okay.
We finished with our first year.
Yes.
So if you want me to add 4 years ago,
for other account.
Oh, excellent. Any excellent.
Obama is saying,
oh, excellent.
Over 100% man.
Over 100, I'll give the government about close to 90%.
Yeah.
Go close to 90%.
Yes.
Now we have closing remarks. One hour chair on the
Oh, me chair will be our first of my chair, the President of the Republic of Ghana. Name Ireni Vice President Baumia MPP4. And now all the Gandangbe are Omuwo Gandangbe Bikra Nenge America here wa Nanikra, especially Nenge Bronze Ngeyo. Ye kan ke sultani wa maye wa umo wa maba no wake wa.
Thank you very much. But also closing remark now.
Timothy Chia man pani Nana Adodankwa Akufo. Bema ba. Na vice president, very credible, hardworking vice president. And after all the external branches are more areas in 23 no. South Korea, Australia, Canada. Everybody. I just left Atlanta, Georgia, Washington DC. Almost to me papa. FME the second vice chairman. And the cash and Frank, chapter secretary. That guy is very intelligent and hardworking guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's very hardworking.
Thank you.
And your buyer, the chapter chairperson, the woman organizer, Auntie Paulina, right? Any Omo Prince. Any Omo Kahunya.
Any uncle.
And I'm also about 2 months. And
now we ADINKRA for your director.
Director.
Your programs manager with you.
A very powerful stage.
Yes.
Ghana for Tinukre. On say we back no kren.
Yes.
No kren ADINKRA is full of facts.
Yes.
Full of truth. And it's very credible.
Thank you very much.
Let me answer. Now 2019 no as a coffee.
Yes. No coffee be oko.
Yeah, also 2019 no.
Oko 2019 oba.
Last coffee ni.
Yeah,
the return of the man. Go back and you see different.
Thank you very much. Eugene, who has me over so catch to.
The mechanism Ghana for especially the youth. Omumo money down. Every 4 years be you just only 1 day.
Yes.
And you power.
Yes.
And yama paying for no authority.
That's when the judgment day.
Until do na me did meet back and say what was sister no I what
thank you.
And I message the meet myself can say based on say be assessment the government percentage you know.
What am I saying?
The most disappointed president ever in Ghanaian history. Percentage 20%.
No problem. Queen, patch of one messenger or Canada, Wabonade.
money and come first of all school now mo kono I mean ultimate school now metnefi and dey hu yampa na at least ukoye practicals ka say uda na di na obisusu ye den ehun say school now ukoye no this is what I was able to achieve from inside intini mo bo modern mama money school no na ejuma no susu nyemo na one more thing susu no school for nkola na omo ko school na mo hwe se mbenya security ejina kwan no crossing the street is very very dangerous obe hu akra keto 6 years 7 years 8 years no kwa why the old track on sometimes me call Ghana na me hu omo na me kwa me yam ehihime yeah intino se mo benya security for just crossing the street no who say ahanum say no for example no the crossing way no omudina between the school no middle na enkola no so odina left akra ni do on man no across akọ right so intino intino unse omuna omuba be lead the country of Ghana no it is say my ni come ho a I mean time will come we will not regret it but say afan start bibi na omuso mo nsu bibi enfim a time will come we ka say oh nkola ne krompo na ya wo omo no omo nenam omo nsu ba ye na ya bra omo yeah, form back up. Yeah. But if we
so those schools too, should get in touch with with the security. Say be our school.
Government traffic. Say school never check. School never check by the cardon. I say government. And I say regional minister no equity and prominent.
But
because NDC is credible. Yes. Obia or NDC Libya no do public bar.
Sir. Oh yeah, sure. Sir. Oh, I know see the and that was a great show. Of course, my person Queen Ochia, Chia ne yanko sisi ya Chia. Dabi me person mo anus na mama wan yen say beko. Mo anus yodo.
Ya intini se na maka no mpa macho. Mo hwe mu ye na mudi hu djuma na ehu hia. Afisi mi chia etiefu nya ida mase se mude bia mo koso na mo hwe. Mungu so anhwe na muntie insempa na ye de ba na high street talk bo wa dwene yenko.
Why are they balance, very balance.
And I go by the name Pa Freddy, and then I street talk will be a bonadrin. Sebia Semi on here can I know what I fetch Mr. Tefa Church and Semu. And Brennan, dear, you're brand man change your Joma Biamo, your Dobubia Ras, while we are digestion. Officers, and I watch you say, thank you very much.